Yeah, buddy. Dude, I'm at 38 hours on this save.
67.
Holy cow, dude. You're a beast. You're a beast.
So,
Simtex is a
I checked
beast.
that stream yesterday, man. 9 hours, 47-minute stream.
Oh my god.
Probably a little bit unhealthy, to be honest.
Heck yeah. Alright, let me go ahead and get this stream started up, buddy. Alright, guys.
Me too.
Welcome back to the Sword and Sim show. And Operation Game should be in anytime. I think I seen him online, but I ain't gonna swear to it. The party chat is up. Y'all guys are welcome to join. It's Sword AH. Or Sword _ AH is my username. If y'all wanna jump in the party chat, it's open up to 8 guests, and we're gonna kick this stream off. We're gonna do some multiplayer co-op play today with Mr. Simtex UK, the man, the myth, the legend, the beast of No Man's Sky, dude. I'm telling you, this guy's put in 67 hours in this game since, what, freaking last week? 5 days now? Oh my goodness.
4, yeah. Something like that, yeah. That's
sweet.
Pretty close.
Slave Braddock's in the chat already. Ain't even started to save yet. Dude, hop on the party chat, man. Help us co-host this thing, man. Slade says, my heroes. Sweet. Alright, guys, we're at 38 hours and 22 minutes on this save. We've already moved to the Consortium hub. We've got all our glyphs. We've got a base claimed. I haven't done anything with it. I got like 3 missions left that needs to be done. We're going to focus on the missions today. We're going to start working on building the base today. Sim he just took me to school last night, man. He showed me a trick on laying them fungal mold out the way he did. Oh my goodness, guys. It was amazing. Dude done it in like 0 time flat, man. He had that base up. He put my record to shame, man. But yeah, dude, he really, he's a beast, man. But yeah.
Stop it, you're gonna make me blush.
Oh man, we're good at that, dude. We got Zane's World in the chat last night. That was a trip, dude.
That was tripping.
Yeah, man. He like christened the YouTube stream when he come and made an appearance in the chat, man. I think
he was only planning to stop by for a minute or two as well, and he ended up staying for like 2.5 hours or something. Man. It was insane.
That was too cool, man. And I kind of feel bad for him because he'll try to work on a edited upload for No Man's Sky for Mondays, and I haven't noticed if it popped up yet or not, so we might have thrown him behind schedule hanging out with us. So any of y'all Zane's World fans watching the show, man, we apologize for keeping Zane busy last night, but it was so worth it, man. Slave Braddock, never enough fun guy mold. Okay, I didn't catch that last. I don't get that last portion, but never enough fun. Heck yeah, man. This is a man. This is a trip, dude. I just enjoy hanging out with y'all guys. Y'all make this game fun. You make the stream even better, man. You know, I don't know if this I'd have had as much fun doing this if you and Simtex and Operation Game hadn't started jumping in on the party chats with me. I mean, dude, I'm just floored. I still get amazed that people watch this stream as much as they do, man. It really amazes me.
Yeah, it is absolutely cool that people are sort of willing to spend their time sort of just watching us play No Man's Sky.
I know, dude.
Kind of a strange, bit of a weird kind of sensation, really, a little bit.
Heck yeah. Slade Braddock, welcome to the stream, brother.
Hey, Slade.
Hey, it's good to be here. I'm glad you're here finally. Damn.
I know, man. Dude, I'm telling you, I promised my wife, like, God gracious, like a week or so ago, that I would pressure wash my vinyl siding at my house, and man, that snowballed into a much bigger project than I was expecting. I was planning on being done at like 11, and it's like 1:30 or 1:25 now. So yeah, it it become a much bigger
Well,
project.
first you had to go get another 100 yards of that hose so you could
Oh,
reach the
hell
rest
yeah,
of it.
man.
Right? Did you
Yeah.
have to go buy some more?
Yeah, but I got out pretty cheap, man. I rode by the local Walmart up here, man, and they had a 100-foot hose. I mean, it's just the cheap stuff that you probably gonna use one summer. It ain't gonna make it very long, kind of deal. And yeah, I grabbed me a 100-foot roll of it, and it made the grade, man. It got me far enough out with that pressure washer to get it done, man. But yeah, what got me is I wasn't planning on doing my deck, but I live like back in the country a little bit, and there's like
So do I, bro.
Yeah, so I got like these rows of pine trees at my house that are crap. What's going on here? Why ain't it letting me? Oh, my Starship's sitting there. Okay, cool. No, I got like these rows of pine trees back behind my house, like 50 foot off the back of my house, and it generates like this algae. I thought it was mold at first, but it's after doing some investigation, it's like algae that comes off of those trees that like adheres to your vinyl, and yeah, so I got a little bleach and water mixture going and sorted that out real quick.
Yeah, bleach water and pressure washer takes care of that.
Heck yeah,
quickly.
man.
Yeah.
That'll be the
Pressure
same
washers
thing.
are awesome, aren't they? They really are cool.
Oh man, yeah. I borrowed that one from my father-in-law because he lives right nearby me, and man, that thing, yeah, it made short work of it once I got set up. It just it's got this like this little maybe an eighth of a gallon tank on it, so I kept having to stop and go put gas in it.
Fill it back up.
I'm like, "Ooh!" But yeah, we got that accomplished today. So I'm actually I feel pretty good about myself. You know, ever watch that Home Improvement with Tim the Tool Man? I've been going around doing that all day.
Tim the Tool Man,
Oh yeah,
Shoot, yeah, man.
he's the man. That's that. I like his new show too. I know it's
Oh
probably not
yeah,
popular to say, but I like his new show.
yeah. So how is Slade Braddock today?
Oh, I have to talk to him and get back to you, but I think he's doing all right. He told me last time I talked to him. My real name is actually not Slade Braddock. I don't know if you know that or not.
Well, I didn't know that.
It is not. He is an invention kind of based loosely on Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and also that commercial that there's this commercial, I don't know if you've seen it, about this guy. I don't even remember what it's for, but he's a space captain and he forgets his keys. And, you know, he takes it all serious.
I seen that. It was the Geico commercial.
Yeah, was it a Geico? Because that's what it was. I really need, because people keep asking me this, and I always say that one commercial.
Heck yeah.
But that captain there is like, that's kind of a parody on all the space captains, you know. So that's where Slade Braddock came from, and also as an alter ego, so that you know, people don't always, they have to dig a little bit before they find out who I really am.
Nice.
That's the thing. So
that's awesome, man.
And that's kind of the best I could come up with. But you know my real name because we're friends on Facebook. So
yeah.
You know,
well, I try not to use people's real names.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, because YouTube's a little funny.
I use yours, and I use yours. You know, I know who you are, but I don't. You know, hey, you know, it's just people will let you know if they want to be known who they are, and
oh well, yeah, man.
If they want to. So.
Heck yeah. I know my son's been picking on me all morning because I called my wife Mrs. Sword yesterday. He's like, hey, Mrs. Sword. I was like, shut up, kid.
My wife gets that when I'm in the party chats with people. Usually, she always gets called Mrs. Semtex. She really doesn't like it either. It's really weird.
Nice.
You know, I got lucky because my wife is she's such a gamer. She's maybe more a gamer than I am, actually, probably. Or we're right. I don't know, we're probably right about the same. And she plays No Man's Sky, and she's part of my civilization. She doesn't have a huge presence because she doesn't play a lot. So
yeah.
And but she's really, really cool about it. She gives me, you know, as much space as probably need. If I had any more, I'd be even, bigger asshole than I am now. But
yeah, buddy.
but she keeps me in line. But she gives me, quite a bit of space too. So she's pretty cool like that.
Nice.
That's awesome, man.
Heck
I'm really
yeah.
lucky. My wife understands that like gaming is my socializing. I don't. I'm not someone that sort of goes out to the pub drinking and stuff like that. It's
Dude, when
just
would
not
you
my
have
thing.
time, man? You stream like frickin' 15 hours every day, didn't you? Jeez Louise. I got back and checked his channel last night before I went to bed, and after his upload went up, dude, he streamed like, good gracious, I think it was like, what, 15 hours?
Oh yeah, I hung out with him for a little while and pestered him with,
Yeah. Like,
challenged him at every point.
dang.
I'll tell you what, though, I don't have to work as hard with Semtex and keeping up with the chat, as much as you, Sword. You need help sometimes, so I try to help you with that. But
Heck
I
yeah.
kind of get in the habit of doing it for other people. I go on their streets, like Operation Game the other day. I'm like, yeah, we got a comment here. Wow, okay.
Nice.
I'm helping, I think.
Man, it's
I
tough,
got-
man.
Thanks for popping by. Appreciate it.
Sweet, sweet. Welcome aboard. You made the right choice. Heck yeah, man.
So,
it
yeah,
gets
it was
hard
actually-
sometimes when you get like 4 or 5. When you got like 4 or 5 people in the party chat, and then you got 3 or 4 or 5 people in the YouTube stream chat. I'm like, oh, God, man. Okay, let me jump in and read catch up chat. Let me catch up chat.
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah.
tough. It's got to be tough. And my earlier comment was not never enough, and it was never enough fungal mold because you were talking about that.
Oh, it
Semtex
split
was,
it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Shoot,
It
yeah,
must be
man.
hard to read and read the chat too. You can't even hardly
well, no,
see it.
when
what
you're
it sounds
streaming,
like.
it's got this sidebar over here, and you can only get like 3 or 4 words on each line, and YouTube ain't bright enough to only keep words together when it splits the chat up. So you end up reading it, and it reads never enough fun, gal mold. So I try to when I can look at my top chat on my phone.
That could be interesting.
Heck yeah.
That could give you some interesting messages to read on
Oh,
the air.
dude, man, I've had stuff posted. And I'm like, what? Hold on a minute. Let me look at my phone. But yeah, man.
I said glass hole, not the other thing.
Nice. But, oh god, yeah. Yeah, man.
Could be interesting.
Usually when it gets going, man, I don't even attempt to read it off the screen, man. I just grab my phone, because what I normally do is I'll load up YouTube on my phone when I first start a stream, and I'll check my stream, because most time I start, I usually don't have nobody in the party chat yet or anything, and I'll check my stream, see what how the volume compared to the music background stuff is coming out on the broadcast. Because I actually streamed one day, dude. I had my sound effects and music volume up so high that, man, you couldn't even hear me over, because it was like storming.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. It was like...
Yeah, but I could see how it could it could be a little bit distracting for your broadcast.
Oh, it didn't bother
well,
me. It's just nobody else could hear what I was saying. It was like the whole stream you could hear you could hear was the rain.
Right,
Oh,
a lot of
dude.
feedback.
Nice, I got radon deflection.
Well, I was gonna have to ask you about that because I was just setting up, waiting for someone to pop on, and I thought, you know what, I could practice maybe by myself, learning how to stream and stuff.
Oh,
To
dude,
the point where it's 24 hour. You have to wait to 24 hours before you can
you don't.
actually do a live.
No, you don't. It
Oh, it
says
says
that,
I do.
but
It says-
you can go live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Well, right when I was getting ready to do that, you guys popped on, and I'm like, screw this, I'm going to talk to these guys.
Nice. You've made the right choice. Come on over to
I
the
did,
dark
didn't I?
side.
I already, oh yeah, no, that happened a long time ago. But yeah, now we're, we got a little something going on, so. And I've been just harvesting gas all day, trying to get my cash units maxed out before the big drop.
Nice. Yeah, it's
Fusion
gonna be sweet,
igniters.
man. It's gonna be sweet. All right, I believe I've
Yeah,
got enough.
but I'm not a big cheater. I'm doing it. No, I'm just putting 3 harvesters per planet, like King
Yeah.
Sean told
Well,
us to.
dude, I'm telling you, I'm kind of well. I'm not going to mention. I've had some issues with my
I'm
main
just
account.
teasing you.
Well, I've had some issues with my main account with those bases,
Oh, really?
and yeah, I'm waiting to hear and see if anybody else is having problems. If it's just a fluke because of the servers. But yeah, I haven't. I honestly I haven't even harvested like maybe one base out of those uh, TOG
Out of
farms
all of
yet.
them.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because they were not loading up properly, probably. So it probably is a server thing then. Don't?
Well, what's happened with me is I went to one of them and charged all the harvesters, and
Yeah,
when I went
I
to go
saw
dial
that.
another gate, it was saying that my
Mhm.
portal needed charging, and it pulled up the like my Exocraft menu for the the engine charge and a harvester output menu on two of the screens that you have to charge, and you can't
Mhm.
interact with them whatsoever. So it
Yeah,
kind
I
of more
saw
or
that
less it locked my
screenshot.
portal for me. Yeah, so I went back
Yeah.
through and went back to the farm because see the portals, I got an outgoing wormhole to that base locked on
Yeah.
that planet that I can't do nothing about,
Oh,
and I
Oh,
went
geez.
back to the
Stuart's just popped in again from yesterday, guys. Stuart Ellis
nice
is in the
Stuart
stream.
Ellis.
So, yeah,
Hey, what's
just a
up,
quick
Stu?
hello.
Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Stuart's asking if we have the music much lower than the sound effects. I personally do. I do have it on a little bit, but not as loud as the SFX. Because, yeah, I can find it, especially when you're streaming and you're talking with people, it can be a bit awkward to hear people when you kind of get in battles and things like that. It's a little bit easier to kind of hear everyone, I think.
Yeah, I turn on my streams. I run my sound effects and music down to like 25 or 30, so that way
Yeah.
it comes through pretty clear with my chat voice.
Yeah. Mine's
Because-
a little bit
Okay.
low. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
yeah, I think it's a nice balance. I haven't changed anything since we started kind of streaming dual streams and stuff, so I'm assuming it's kind of clear enough for people to hear me okay and things.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope- I
Oh
certainly
yeah,
hope that's the
you
case.
always come through pretty clear. Both of you do.
Awesome.
What I've noticed
Yeah.
with the party chat, like if like my voice on Simtex stream comes through at a little lower volume, and Simtex's voice on my stream comes through at a little lower volume as compared to the whoever's
You know-
running the stream.
Oh, Stuart's
So-
saying, yeah, it's really clear, so that's
Yeah.
perfect. Happy days.
Yeah. For
And
how you guys sound to me is not so much volume difference, but of a clarity.
Yeah.
Where I can hear you both real well, but you have a softer, more I don't know, more muffled tone to your voice, and whereas Alex has a real crisp and defined, you can hear all the P's and the, you know what I mean, real clearly.
Well,
And it's
that's
almost
just
a
probably
tone.
that's probably just the way I talk. Either
No,
that or
I
I
mean,
got
it's
a
just,
cigarette in my mouth most of the time. So
Yeah.
if you ever hear me
Maybe
mumbling when
maybe
I'm talking,
overanalyzing.
yeah, I'm usually smoking.
Cigarette between your teeth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
If you ever,
you said, yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
A minute. But yesterday you said that I'm on the system just over. Oh, this is contacted systems, the ones with the rings. I was going to ask you that if it shows systems that other people have contacted rather than just the ones that I have.
dude, honestly,
You know
with
what I mean? And it
contacts,
seems
I
to-
have no clue.
Yeah,
I don't, not
I
real
think
sure
it
how
does,
that
'cause
works.
I can see 2 stars next to me that have been visited, and I haven't walked out of the system yet.
Cool,
So
cool.
I'm assuming that's. I'm going to just double check a minute.
Have you been
Swords
by
LE
the
system,
circuit
Sword
board
2
base
LG
beside you?
system, and then Sword CB. Yeah, so there's 3. There's 3 of your bases right next to me, isn't there? Literally one.
You got
system
one like
over.
right beside you. It's like 27 light years. It's like the next system over from you. Sword circuit board. I think it's Sword circuit board farm 2.
79, 63. I've got one at 66, which is Sword Living Glass.
Yeah, those are.
I've
That's
got
actually towards my
Circuit
main
board.
circuit.
And Liquid Explosives. So I've got one of each right next to me. All within one jump. That's awesome.
Shoot, yeah, dude. Like I said, use the Consortium Hub wiki and portal to all those bases,
Yeah.
and that way you'll get them marked on your discoveries page. And all you got to do is set the waypoint from your discoveries, and it'll show you exactly where they
I don't even
are.
need to do that though.
No,
That's
once
what
you
I mean. When I
visited
pop
them,
the
yeah.
galaxy map, it just shows that all three are there. Because it shows
Cool.
the circle, Sentinel battle fight thing. Just rolled. Damn. I've got nowhere near enough either. I've only got 100 million on me.
Oh, a Sentinel freighter.
Yeah,
Nice.
just popped out. Get one.
There's a pretty sweet capital freighter like the Death Star version in one of my Living Glass, but it's a medium economy, so it kind of.
It's going to be hard to pop it out. It's the S, yeah.
Yeah, but it might make for a good A34 to start out with. Like I said,
Yeah.
I always
Well-
go for the A class first because I know how big a chore it is to get the S, and just more or
Just
less
wait.
it'd be dumb luck if I catch the S. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, really, once I get started, get established, if I do a warp into a system, I'll usually fight those battles whenever it's a nice looking ship. You know what I mean?
You have to, don't you? I think I have to fight them no matter what the ship looks like.
No, you can fly off if you go and land on a planet or go into a space station. Essentially, yeah, you just ignore it and it continues without you, and it gets won either way. That you don't get stuck in it. I don't think. I think you are able to.
I can't run away. I must kill them all.
It ain't in him to run away.
Oh, just like I get you.
Yeah.
Not
sorry.
within his power.
Oh,
No,
no,
it's good. No, I guess the way I worded that, it was like, yeah, no, you don't literally have to, but
He's like Dom off of Fast and Furious. I'm not running.
I won't lie, I have opted out because I was on a mission and I knew if I got sidetracked, I'd forget what the hell I was doing. So,
Yeah.
but the vast majority of the time, if they're bad guys, I just I gotta end them.
Heck yeah.
I'll take them out.
I tell you, it's almost too easy once you get your ship built up.
Well, and in my fusion igniters, without the Lemium and the Herox, it makes it much more, difficult to get those components, and they have to be crafted. And I've never had to do that because I usually just get them from pirates.
Nice. I haven't.
Resources.
In my experience, I haven't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody's got their own different experience. Because I know some people get drops from certain things that I never see. You know what I mean? But yeah, in my experience, it's been harder to find. It's been harder to find that Limix and Heterox or whatnot for the fusion igniters from battles.
Yep.
I mean, I hardly ever get Limium and stuff like that from a battle.
I bet I could tell you why you're not.
Why's that?
Are you, when you blow up a ship, you go collect their drops?
Rarely. It depends on what I'm doing. If it's just one of them, or one or two of them,
That'd be why,
I'll chase them down.
Fly for the little canisters.
Yeah, you gotta go right nearby where they blew up. And sometimes they'll keep going, so you could lose them if you don't pay close attention to where they were blew up, and you go collect those little canisters that are floating there.
Okay.
That's where all the Herox and Lemiums and those are valuable commodities. So
I mean, even just to sell them,
especially early game when you can get
you can get money.
Lemium and a dirty bonds, you combine that into that geodesite, is it? And that's quite a nice. Stuart's put the force is strong in this one.
Nice.
But yeah, I found that was really cool to because I got that blueprint really early on. I don't know why. Maybe it was maybe it's just lucky that I had it, but I was able to combine those, and it was like 100 odd, almost 150,000 for one of those purple geodesites, and that was quite a lot of money, you know, early game. That's,
Yeah.
It really does help. So
The other
definitely
thing,
worth checking them out.
yeah, the other thing it'll do too is if you're in the middle of a dogfight, if say you get jumped by like three to five or however many enemy typically harass you, going and following through and collecting those canisters will more often than not raise your shields to either max, without having to burn.
Yeah, I haven't seen my shields
burn
max
some more
out
fuel.
when I tear one up, but yeah, like I said, I'm usually, like I said, if I got 3 or 4 of them I'm battling with, like in a freighter battle, or if I have like pirates drop in on me, dude, I'm in for the kill, you know.
Yeah, oh, I
don't
hear
even
ya.
think
I
about
hear
them
ya.
cans, man. I'm looking for the next target.
Yeah, but
You
I
wanna
know.
mess with me, you gonna die.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I actually, I picked up that Combat Amplifier Omega last night before the end of the stream, and actually dropped it on my multi-tool today, or last night. It is fairly
nice.
cheaper than I
Nice.
thought. You need to shoot by that. I think it's one of my Living Glass systems. Right there, there's like 4 of them in a straight line in a row in those 4-star systems. Check it out. It's a Viking system, and it's got the Combat Amplifier Omega. And like I said, it's cheap. I mean, you need like regular resources for it. It's not nothing special as far as resources.
Really?
Yeah,
You
man.
don't need Callium and Omegon and
Let's see. Let me
all
look
4
at it and
purple
see.
elements.
Iridium, iron, and gold.
Well, you're
Yeah.
a cool-looking traveller.
Shoot, yeah, man.
I've always
dropped that
wanted to
thing
get
on.
like a freighter with the travellers as the
That'd be nice.
Navigational officer
Yeah.
or weapon systems. I'm looking forward to some weapon systems on the freighter, I think.
Oh crap! I started a mission. I didn't even know it. Where I got to run to the monolith, and I got like 2 minutes. Oh, I got this. 15 seconds. Cool. Yeah, I put the. I was messing around trying to get the upgrade for that boost for my exocraft or for the Roma, and I didn't see the timer for this monolith. What you got, Simtech?
34 slot S-class.
Oh, fighter or freighter? Fighter or hauler?
Freighter.
Oh, freighter.
Freighter.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I bet
S-class freighter.
you ain't got
first
the
fight.
money for it, do you?
I haven't. I've only got 100 million, and it's 465 million.
Oh my God! That's like getting punched in the nads right there.
I don't believe that.
I'd drop that cash on you so fast if I could right now.
Oh man, yeah. I'd log into my
I
main
would.
account and transfer it if I could, dude. But
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
That's
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
shame.
gonna take
That's
a
a shame.
reward. It's okay. It was actually quite ugly, so I think
Oh.
what I can take away from that is that the game obviously wants me to have a very pretty freighter. This S-class,
There you
so
go.
that's okay. It's
Mhm.
alright. Yeah, I can
there
live
you
with
go.
that. God damn, sod's law. Damn it. Just my luck to like the first warp out to a system and it spawns it on purpose and it
Taunting you. The game is taunting you.
yeah, I can't believe that. I won't see another one for like the next 50, 60 rotations now, I know.
Oh, dude, yeah,
Oh,
man,
well.
they're a pain in the butt to get.
6 hours flat out last time. The last S-class I got.
Oh, I know, dude. I couldn't get into that grind. I tried for 2 weekends in a row, 4 or 5 hours at a time, but I just couldn't get into that grind, man. Dude, I just ain't got the patience to sit around for it that long. Especially when I was like getting A-class 34s. Like every third one will be an A-class 34 in that freaking freighter, but I couldn't get the S-class.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's definitely the lowest
I mean,
chance of it popping out of all of them. 100%.
and honestly, I do believe this game has
That's
a
a really
progressive.
cool idea, Stuart. Stuart just mentioned in the chat, sorry to cut
Go
over
ahead,
you there,
go ahead.
he said that he'd like to board enemy ships and be able to have like shootouts in the corridors and the ship with the aliens and stuff.
Oh man, that does
That
sound
would be really cool,
fun.
wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be
Heck
awesome. It would
Are
be
you
like
kidding me?
when in Star Wars when they kind of all board the craft and with Darth Vader
Yeah.
at the beginning of yeah, that would be awesome, man. That would be really
I
cool.
mean, it'd be just like naval battles of old,
Yeah.
and yeah, prepare to be boarded.
Yes, sir.
It would be cool if you could send out a message first as well. You could be like, well,
Like the pirates do of us now. Give us
Yeah,
all
you
your
know what I
crap,
mean?
or we're
Kind
gonna
of-
come get you.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
your
how
money or
hard
your
would it
life.
be?
You know what I mean? That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, you could if you had freighters like I'm thinking the bridge on those freighters could be easily modified to actually have house controls, defense,
Yep.
and and then like I say, they breach the defenses, they can land, and the bay turns blue and it can be boarded by the enemy. And,
You know what would be cool is like like they had the defense chits now, to where you can call in the sentinels to come help you out if you get in too much trouble.
Yeah.
Like have a defense chit for your freighter. Like when you get a bunch of pirates swarming you, call in your freighter, man. It comes in guns blazing with those, and be able to upgrade the weaponry on that thing.
well, what else
I've
would the
just found a
faction?
really cool
what else would
freighter.
be like the mercenary faction? What else could that be for?
Oh, I know.
If you're maxed out on the mercenary faction, and like you said, just drop one of those chips, a bunch of mercenaries come in at your on your dime and wipe out the enemy.
There's so many possibilities in there. That is the
Heck
beautiful
yeah.
thing about this game. Is just the endless.
Well, see, and that's what I'm thinking. We're going to get a whole bunch of new content with the update. And, this game's, crap, they've patched 1.38 enough times and added made little minor adjustments here and there in the last year, that's really improved the game. And that's what I'm I think when he said all future updates will be free, I think when they get this game, when we get next, it's going to be the game that Sean Murray intended us to have. But any future updates is going to be like added content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they'll add,
Yeah.
they'll add like little side missions or different menus for that'll play into the co-op or play into the multiplayer or PvP. Kind of like you was talking about with the guild missions and whatnot. Have different have updated guild missions, add trophies to the game, stuff like that. I mean, you look at Minecraft. I mean, they're all the time updating and adding new items to the build and different aspects of the game.
Yeah, I think that there's so much that they are able to do with this game. That's the beautiful thing about it, is there's so much they can actually play with and muck around. Oh, junk ship's already landed on my ship, on my freighter. I found a nice one actually for 88 million, I think it was then.
88 million?
Yeah, it's just like a little 16-shot slot freighter, but it will do for now.
Freighter,
so that I can start
cool.
having, that was my plan today, was to get myself like a little freighter,
Nice.
so that I can start collecting starships, and really, so I can go out and get like.
Heck yeah.
Probably going to focus on trying to get 2 haulers, so that I can have like just ridiculous space up here that I can store stuff in. I'm thinking it'd be a good way for me to. I can sort of basically pack a farm into this, get all of the all the stuff that Zane put in the chat yesterday, and we were putting in for the farms, and then just load the freighter with it, and then just warp around in like a little ship, like a little scout ship, to find like a good system, and then once I'm happy with the system, I can just pull the freighter in above the base I want to do, and boom, just like unload it onto the base, so you can like double the speed that you're able to plant bases down.
Oh
And
man,
I think that would be, and that way I can start racking up like a base, I'd like
Heck
to
yeah.
get like say 4 bases out there, or at least have 3, like one of
At least,
like
yeah, do
one
the
of
big
each
3.
3 big ones,
Yep.
so that we've got, you know, everyone's kind of got.
Well, the
At least
beautiful
I feel
thing
I'm
about it is the region
contributing.
that you're in, the big 3, I've already got set up for resources. So, dude, yeah, you can just hit my farms and get all the plant resources you need, so you ain't gotta go scavenging around for that stuff on the planets.
Yeah. It just makes it's gonna be faster, I reckon.
Oh
It'd be
crap,
nice.
yeah, man. Once you get the first base up, it makes the rest of it that much easier.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. I'm properly almost there now as well.
Nice.
Get some farms up, do some farming, and then it'd be the S-Class freighter thing. I'm gonna do that live, that as well. Once
S-Class.
I've got enough money together, I'll
Sweet.
do the S-Class run. Yeah, I'll do all the freighter battles and everything. I do want to get like a half-decent little kind of fighter ship though, first, so I can do that up a bit. Because this is, even though this hauler isn't bad, it's definitely not kind of a fighting ship.
Yeah.
So it's so sluggish.
I'm telling you, man, I love freighters. Or, I mean, haulers. I really do.
Me too, man. Don't get me wrong. I just
Cool.
like having like a nice little nippy fighter to go out and do, kind of when I want to do nanite farms and stuff like that. Just go out and like grab loads of nanites, like do a bit of pirating here and there, and then
Nice.
whip to a different system.
I just
A
got
bit,
my.
a bit Han Solo, I'd say. Like
Nice.
you know, lovable
I need to go
rogue.
see that too, man. I've been
Oh,
waiting on
I'm
it to.
so excited to see that. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
It does
I've been
look
waiting on
really
it to get a
good.
little slow at the theater. Go catch that. Now I just got my radiation deflector Theta installed with my Tau. So yeah,
Okay.
man, I'm ready to hit some gamma planets and not sweat it at all. Yeah, man, that's how I usually do my exosuit. I'll do just the Tau and the Theta, and I'll put all the Thetas in one row where they're touching each other, and all the Taus touching the Thetas for each
Yeah.
individual one. I mean, it just, dude, you can get out here on some of these planets, and man, like the circuit board farms when it's like having an extreme storm or a hot storm or whatnot during the harvest time. Man, I can harvest that whole base outside and never even break a sweat. It barely gets through my Thetas.
Smart, yeah.
Yeah, and then
I
I
still
do the
need to
same.
find all of that.
I do the same thing with my aeration membrane. I'll show y'all guys real quick how I've gotten this tech set up on my exosuit. Like right here, when I get the Theta for the jetpack, it's gonna go right there to link with the Tau and the Sigma. And then when I do my I actually got an upgrade. Sweet. Okay, and I can pop that in there too. The shield, you can drop that right there, and then with the Theta, you'll have both Thetas touching here. And then when I get the stamina Theta, it'll go there. And then I'll do my Tau aeration membrane and my Theta aeration membrane right here. And man, you get that Tau and that Theta touching each other in your tech slots. Man, you got like 15 to 16 minutes of underwater time before you ever have to worry about charging them things.
Beautiful thing.
Heck yeah.
You know how you've named your bases? You've got sort of
Yeah, I was going.
CH.
Yeah, I was going to mention that to you in Operation Game, especially when he gets on. The only restrictions on the naming convention in the Consortium Hub, you can call it whatever you want. You can name the base, the planets, any of the wildlife, whatever you want. Just on the system name, make sure you put CH at the end of it for Consortium Hub.
Okie dokes. That's what I was going to ask, is if that
Yeah.
was the.
Yeah, there's no like, you know, naming convention as far as like a specific specific strategy to it, other than just putting a CH at the end of it. It's
Cool.
just that, because what happens
you
if we
use
go
your
through this
name, don't
reset?
you? And then the type of.
Well, the reason I do that is more or less. So it like, especially if you're planning on hitting that circuit of farms, that
Yeah.
you don't have to open up your map, or you don't have to keep up with the odd names of the systems. It just like when you put your icon or put your cursor on that in the galactic map, you know exactly what I got in that base or what I got in
Yeah.
that system.
That's what I'm thinking. Shall I put I was going to call it Semtex UK L.E and then CH.
Heck
after
yeah,
that.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. I just put
In
my
brackets,
name.
the CH, yeah?
Yeah. If
Okay.
you don't mind.
Yeah, no,
And
that's good.
I don't even think I don't even think it's got to be in brackets. If you just want to do it in caps and do it like a -ch at the end of it, because I know some of the other guys have just went -ch on the on it. But
Oh,
You're
that's cool.
probably
That's
better
cool.
off. I can tell you from just if you ever plan on doing like wiki entries or something like that, that having the parentheses and brackets and things like that can really mess with the coding on there. Not that you're concerned with that, but if that was something you wanted to do at some point, and they're pretty strict about the naming, you know, reflecting exactly what the planets are named.
yeah,
So the only reason I say that is I ran into that with Epic, because I named my civilization the Empire of Pirates and Independent Cartels, and then I put after that Epic in caps inside parentheses, and it kind of screwed with the coding on the Wikipedia when I was making all the entries.
now what we
Okay,
do,
so
how we
if
list
I
these
just
bases,
double space it,
we list all this stuff on the Amino app, where like
Mhm.
you go in and you have like free
Right.
range on the creativity on the wiki, where you just post
Yeah.
like some gallery pictures for like the base, like take a picture of the base, the portal. Go once you charge your portal up, do the portal code where it shows the portal code from the portal
Yep. Take a
interaction.
snapshot.
Yeah, just take a screenshot of it and then a couple pictures of the base. I mean, I go a little bit further with my wikis because I like doing like when you first enter the system in your ship, how it does the black bar with the system name. I'll do
Yeah,
that,
that's cool.
and then I'll do a shot on the galactic map, kind of giving you an idea of where it's at.
Sure.
What kind of the cluster looks like on it, and with the
Yep.
system name popped up, and then do a couple shots of the base, and then you go down and you have a description area. And I always, for me, because like now they moved me up to leadership, where I'm curating some of these wikis. Um, what you would do is like do like a small description. I mean, it could be creative if you want to. If you want to make it like me, where I done sword farms, kind of like a little business or whatnot. You can get as creative or as in depth as you want, or just hey, this is Semtex base. It makes this kind of. But what I do is I always give a description of what item or what craftable item you're going to get and how much of it you're going to get, and the walking distance from the portal to the base. So that way people,
Yeah.
when they read the
I
wiki,
was thinking about putting foot and exocraft.
yeah,
Like the Nomad, so like sit in the Nomad at the portal, look at the base, get the time for that, so you've got like both times, if you know what I
Yep.
mean, so people can choose.
oh yeah,
Then just makes it that little bit easier, doesn't it?
yeah, because
Some
I know,
bases when you see they're like almost half an hour away on foot or whatever,
Yeah,
you're like, oh,
yeah.
I don't know
Well-
if I want to actually go to that one. It's like, it's quite far.
heck yeah, because I mean, there's some guys that that living glass base and that circuit board base I sent to you in the chat. Those get the most attention because they're like the closest ones to the portal, where people don't have to bring supplies for a nomad. They can just
Yeah.
jump on and
Like 2 minutes, and then like literally a 2-minute stroll. It's nothing.
yeah. Let's see.
When
what
it comes
was
to the
I doing?
planet, are you? How do you usually name them? You usually put them sword, and then it's the type of farm, isn't it?
Yeah, I just do I do
Right.
sword, and I do the like if it's circuit board or living glass, I just do like for circuit board I do CB system, and then I like, especially since I'm doing multiples of it, I'll number them. Like I'll have one that's because I know with like a lot of mine is 2. It's more for my benefit because I'm running 3 accounts. I'll do
Yeah.
like sword 2 or sword CB system, because that way when I go into the galactic map, because sometimes you kind of lose track of what you've built. And if I fly to one that I've seeded with my main account, in my main account, it won't be nothing there. So I'll do like Sword 2, CB System 1 or 2, and that way I know that that's from my alt account when I'm in my main, and I know when I'm in my alt which ones are my main because of the way I named them. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking about calling the planet Semtex UK L.E Farm Planet,
Heck yeah.
just so people can see straight away when they look at the planet that this is the one the farm's on when they come to the system, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, anybody that doesn't know LE stands for liquid explosives by now
Yep.
doesn't need them.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Cool.
You ain't ready to craft them if you don't know what LE means by now.
Yeah.
But shoot, yeah, man. And if anybody watching wants to visit any of the bases that you're seeing on the streams currently, what you do is download the Amino app onto your phone, and we have 3 hub communities and a kind of like a gathering place community on the Amino that we all, all 4 Aminos share information, experiences with their journey in No Man's Sky. The No Man's Sky Cafe is for like those that, kind of like the Galactic Hub and stuff like that. We're members of that. Don't really, well, I mean, we still have a lot of information sharing goes on between them too. But it's just a meeting place for the No Man's Sky Cafe. It's for like, different hubs, different different aspects of the hub life or communities, to where we can all come together and have a good time. I mean, Lily Hop does a great job with the No Man's Sky Cafe, and then like we have that me and Simteps is actually in the consortium hub now, seeding bases. So if you see any of these bases you want to come visit, just download the Amino and then join the consortium. The Galactic Consortium wiki, or not the wiki, but the Amino, and we have all these listed in the database. And it's pretty. Once you get the hang of navigating the database, how to find it in there.
Yeah.
It's a little tricky,
Simple.
but once you get the hang of it, it's
interesting.
cool.
It's interesting that the different communities surrounding the different apps and social media presences, the different social media and the community surrounding. It took me a long time to figure out that Reddit was mainly associated with, the Fed and the Galactic Hub. That the Facebook the main No Man's Sky channel that's basically a funnel into the Galactic, or into the AGT. The Galactic Hub. And the Amino Hub with Amino, and it's just interesting that so many different communities, surrounding the various apps available.
I missed a comment from Stuart. Sorry to interrupt you there, buddy. Stuart, but I assume when Sean Murray talks about complex colonies across planets that he means having a teleporter in your base that takes you directly. Oh, I'm not sure what the end of that was. I'm sorry, Stuart. You might have to add on to that one, buddy, so we can kind of talk about it. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, bro.
Oh, no problem, man. Anytime. Hey, listen, if y'all get comments in your chat, and you got me rambling on about something, just butt in, dude. I would prefer, actually prefer, you respond to your tube chat more than, worry about getting that taken care of and sorted before you worry about interrupting me, because like I said, I can finish what I'm saying when you're done. It's no big deal. Yeah.
And if I'm allowed to go on, I'll never finish what I'm saying. So
God, I know, right?
Never interrupt me.
I'm the same way, brother. I'm the same way.
We have. Stuart's just added the other bit of it. He said directly to another base on your address list. Yeah, that would be cool if you could use your teleporter. Say you had a list of like 10 addresses that you could store, and maybe you could kind of star your friends' bases or stuff like that on them, so you could just like hop through the gate
Oh,
and
that
you
would
could
be
come out
nice.
of their portal gate in their base rather than having to go through portals and all of that stuff. That would be cool. You could be considered like marked as a friend once you visited once. Once you've gone there, you could do something like the monument. And that registers you as like a user of the base, if you know what I mean, like a friend, like an allowed friend to come and visit and like do the stuff. And then that would be really cool as well, because then hubs would have even greater meaning, and they're even more meaning to join, because you know, if you then become part of that community, you get to be you get access to all of the assets that community's got, if you know what I mean. And you know, it'd be cool to have ones that were kind of just like community, open to the entire No Man's Sky community as well. Like you could list the base as like affiliates only, sort of like your tribe members, for want of a better word, you know, like your guild or whatever it may be, or you could have it marked so that absolutely anyone could visit. That would be awesome. It would give you like a little bit more depth. You could have like private bases that people could go to.
Which, I'll be honest with you though, if they eliminate the overwrite on the bases, man, I could care less who comes to visit my base. I'd just be happy that they benefited from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm the same. I'm just saying it would kind of it would be one of those things that kind of adds that little bit more reason for hubs and things like that, you know what I mean? It kind of gives you that motivation to become part of one and to seek out going to find one. It gives you like rather than kind of being a lone star traveller, you'd sort of seek out civilizations that you know have certain resources or certain spaceships, or that would be really cool. I think it would be a nice little just like a little bit of extra motivation, I think, for people that aren't as motivated as maybe me and you are to, like, you know, find other people.
I gotta say, man, I have not drove a roamer that much in this game. I forgot how much fun these suckers are. I got so spoilt to the Nomads, but the roamers are fun in itself.
Oh yeah, I like the wheel animations on them as well, like the way the tires spin and everything. It looks really good. It really does.
Heck yeah. They done a good job when they put the roamers and the Nomads and the Colossus in.
I'm actually going to check these little cases that are right next to the base, because I've got two of these cylindrical barrels and one of these rusted things.
Nice.
I would imagine, because I know they reset after a certain amount of time. I think it's like a full day, like in-game day cycle. They reset so you can harvest them over and over and over again.
Cool.
Which is kind of cool, because it might mean free... Viking Dagger popped out.
Nice. You know how hard I had a time when I was trying to get you a portal code for that base I set you, or that planet I set you up in? How hard a time I had finding a freaking Viking Dagger. I probably found a dozen since I gave you the portal code, but yeah.
It's always the way, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh man,
as soon as you need something, it disappears.
Yeah, I finally got mad and dropped a signal booster, pulled the coordinates, and went on the Pilgrim Star path, and got the portal code from the Pilgrim Star path. Went through the portal on my side, or actually, and dropped a signal booster or a beacon. Flew back into that system and activated the portal and got you that screenshot of the portal code. And I got that done quicker than it was trying to find the freaking Viking Dagger.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this game is crazy. Like, sometimes it's almost like it knows what you're looking for. I'm sure. It's really weird.
I call it No Man's Sky karma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you need it, you're not going to find it. And the second you don't need it, it's in your way.
Oh, yeah. You know that.
Doggone, right. I didn't remember how bad these exocraft missions were, dude.
Where's my...
I thought I was further along with them before I moved bases.
Trying to work out what my next step... I should really just go and farm some of the farms.
Heck yeah. Good grind away, man. Get them units up. Cool, cool. Yeah, man. Right after you jumped off the stream last night, man, Empty Benches stopped by.
Oh,
Yeah, man. That's
cool.
that was his first time on the show. As far as the party chat.
Oh, that's a shame that I missed him in that case.
Oh yeah, man.
Sucks.
I saw, man. It was like 2:30 in the morning. Yeah.
Oh, my internet Wi-Fi is being a bit wiggly today. My phone keeps disconnecting.
Oh my. Are you
Sucks,
streaming too,
'cause
or?
that's no, the LAN cable is connected, but my Wi-Fi keeps I think, yeah, it might just be the weather or something. It's
Yeah, I know
I've got the chat
Zane,
going
man.
through my phone.
Zane was streaming yesterday as permadeath, and had
Yeah.
like a real bad thunderstorm hit, and dropped his stream for like 20 minutes. It took him about 20 minutes to get his network back.
There we go. Yeah, it's been a bit wiggly. Like, my internet cut off. I had real problems with it last week before I started playing No Man's Sky again.
Yeah.
All my internet went down. It was one of the cables. It was out, they'd corroded, and I had to get an engineer come out to replace the cable. It's fine now. It's actually kind of cool that it happened, because it's given me a stronger connection than I've ever had. So it actually
nice.
worked out for the best
Yeah,
for
worth
me.
it.
But yeah. Right.
Oh, dude. Okay. Cool. I gotta remember, when they give me engine upgrades, I got timed missions.
That's the transmission tower there. That's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to hop up in my freighter, grab that junker that I bought for less than $1 million, and just fly around looking for transmission towers.
Heck yeah.
So that I can go and pick up some crash ships. Because I know that S-Class that we were looking at yesterday's here somewhere, crashed on the surface of one of these planets. That yellow one.
Nice.
It might not be full slots, but it'd be nice to have.
If you get a S-Class version of that, it'll be max slots. Any of the large ships, if they spawn in S-Class, it will be max slots. Now the A-Class, the A-Classes sometimes spawn in the systems where they only have like missing 2 slots from being maxed. I think the max slot hauler usually you can go and get it, and it'll be like a 46 to 48, like 46. That's probably about the lowest slots I've seen in a hauler personally.
Yeah.
Think you might be able to go down to 45 slots on it, and it still be an A-Class. But yeah, it okay, I think I completed that mission. Let me step out here and double check. But yeah, but if it spawns, if it's the large size ship or the large class, and you get it in S, it'll be max slot. So
Yeah.
sweet. Go find that S-Class, man.
I just want to find that little yellow bugger. That was nice. That was nice. Exotic, wasn't it? That was.
Heck yeah.
Where's that transmission tower? It's over there. Yeah.
Huh.
I dislike
Well, that's
that.
weird. Thought I had. Uh-oh. That may have been it for the missions for the exocraft.
What mission are you on at the moment with the exocraft?
You had to go to a data terminal.
Hey guys, I got a question.
Okay.
So I'm got my headsets on, and we're in the PlayStation chat, and I'm streaming YouTube on my laptop, and I'm playing the game above that. So I've got two screens I'm looking at. My question is really to do with the headset, because I need to turn down the volume of the game in the headset and still be able to hear you guys. But my personal game is too loud. So
You
I've got the
can-
chat. Yeah.
You can go into the options in game, and you're able to lower the 2 volumes, so the SFX and the music volume you're able to turn down. Also, if you go into the party settings, you're able to set.
What up, OG?
Operation
Subject.
Game joins the chat. What? And he left.
And leaves.
He
Yeah, you
come
can go
on.
there.
He playing hide and seek with us.
I'm listening.
Are you watching either one of our streams, Slade?
Yeah, I'm watching your sword.
Okay, hit your options button and go over here to options, and then go to general, and you see right here the volume and the sound effects volume, and you can drop that down.
Oh, for YouTube, you mean?
No, this is for game. If you drop these volumes down on your in-game options, it will lower
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it'll kind of adjust your voice chat volume. It'll drop the what your feed is to your headphones from your game.
Gotcha.
And what you're streaming actually goes out. What you're streaming, it'll lower the volume of that when you're streaming.
Oh, sweet. Automatically. Okay.
Yeah, you
Right,
just drop those down.
Can you
and-
hang right? Yeah, can you hang right there for a second?
Shoot, yeah, man. Shoot, yeah. Take your time. Let me know when you're done. But yeah, if you lower those down, it will give more priority to your voice in the stream, and plus in your headset.
Let me copy those down here. Yeah, I've got the graphics just about where you got yours there.
Now I ain't messed nothing like the sensitivity
No.
and all that mess. I haven't really touched any of that. I just left
Right.
it kind of default what it is when you jump in on the game.
Mm-hmm.
I know too.
Yeah, me too for the most part.
Have
I'm
y'all
looking
ever
at
messed
the,
with this screen filter stuff?
Yeah. They were talking about you can actually run the whole thing black and white, entirely black and white.
I know. I thought that was. I messed with it the other night. It was pretty off stream, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I've already got my volume for my music down to just about 0 actually, and my sound effects all the way down to 7 on my volume, and that's the only volume controls I see from that menu. But that doesn't affect my headset. It doesn't seem because my
Oh
sound
no,
effects are
you
really-
adjust your headset volume on your headset.
Well, but how do I separate the volumes of the game? That's my question.
Okay.
To separate the
I
volume
see
of the
what-
game.
I see what
Yeah.
you say. He's asking how he separates the volume of the game from his voice. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. I want to be able to hear the chat that y'all are saying, but I want to hear the game too. But if the game is way too loud in comparison, I want to jack the.
Well, here's what you do. All right, hit your PlayStation button. Go to your settings.
Okay. Yeah.
Go into devices.
Okay. Audio devices.
Audio devices. Now you want to take. What you want to do is you want to. I believe.
I
if I'm
see.
not mistaken, you can change change to just chat audio if you wanted it to just come through your TV. It'd be a little easier for you. It's up to you. Or you could just turn. See, here's the difference between what kind of mic you have. That's a question.
Well, the mic's built into the PlayStation supported. I'm pretty sure it's PlayStation version of the headset, the wireless.
Okay.
You know, with
you should have
USB.
You should have. Yeah, I have the same thing. Mine's a Turtle Beach, but see, mine has to differentiate. Mine has separate volumes on the headset. If you look at your headset, sometimes you'll see them. One is for the voice chat, and one is for the game chat.
Right on
For
the
the
headset
game.
itself.
It should be on the headset itself, if you have one of those headsets.
Yeah, hold on, let me have a look. Maybe I'm just fucking missing out on it.
Well, sometimes they're hard to see. They're like, they match the headset, so you really can't tell. But if you don't, the best way to do it would be to put the chat through your headphones and the game through
Wow.
TV.
Yep, you know what? You're absolutely right. There was another separate volume control on the other side, and I totally missed it. And I apologize for jacking this whole conversation
no,
and
you're
and
all right.
everything. Oh, jeez.
I kind of
Hey, thank you very much. Jesus.
I was like, I should probably ask him what kind of headphones he has before I ask him all that. Go into settings and all this other crap.
That was it, brother. Thank you.
No problem.
God.
Hey, I did it the first time I bought my headset. I'm like, oh, there's a separate volume. Who did that?
Well, I've got like 3 different headsets here too, so that doesn't help. I don't know which one. This is the only one that works, I think. Anyway.
That's not bad. I
Anyways.
just found an A-class 28 slot fighter. It's quite a small one.
Yeah, 28 slots, kind of the medium, the high end of the medium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool though.
Let's see, what's my time on this thing? Oh crap, no, 7 minutes? Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna call in a ship here.
I'll probably be going to the park here in probably about an hour and a half, but I figured I'd hop on and bullcrap with you guys for a little bit.
Sweet. We don't mind bullcrap.
I'd say the other thing, but it's during the day, and I'm trying to be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, because we're probably gonna have to start cutting back a little bit on the adult conversation during the day anyway. Poor old Simtex, he's gonna be monetized before you know it. He's a beast, man.
You know what's funny though? I ain't even gonna lie.
wish.
I have all those. I have tons of videos up, and a few of them in here and there have a couple of them in them. You know, and honestly, they don't. I haven't done damn. I haven't got any videos taken down. I think it's a matter of if you're consistently like if you got a stream going and that's all you're doing. That's all you're doing.
No, it's to do with the monetization. It's not to do with the
Yeah, content.
whether or not you're able to put it up. They won't strike you for bad language if it's not monetized. It's when you actually do that, because it's how effectively what they do is they place ads on your stream.
Yep.
Via Google. So you've got an account called AdSense with Google, and then you're effectively rated, so they're able to then place the adverts on there. And obviously, the more a PC or a stream is, the more advertisers are then able to advertise, and the more kind of appealing you are to them as someone that can sort of promote their product. So it's more from that sense, if you are ever going to get monetized kind of thing. And that's when they'll kind of, I would imagine, look more closely at the kind of streaming you do and the kind of language you use.
Yeah.
What kind of audience you get, all of that, and that's what kind of adverts they'll then place on your stream kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm sure there's actually some companies out there that might even be looking for some adult content to monetize, though, or when you're talking about, you know, larger corporations,
So
like
what you're saying is there's still hope for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
You just got to find the right market, brother.
Oh my God, you're gonna be.
Well, I mean, once you pick up so many viewers and so much attention on YouTube, because they'll run the statistics on your streams and stuff. And if you have like a consistent viewer base, it's not really concerning what the content is. But like I say, if you got like 100, 150 views, and they view for 2 hours at a time, you're more appealing to the advertisers, because they can run ads on your stream, or run ads before your stream starts or whatnot, and they'll see, you know what I'm saying, and it's easier for them to show advertising, or they know the message that they're trying to purvey with their advertising will get out to your viewers, and like you get residuals off of it. I mean, and Zane was going through a little bit of it in his stream the other day about it. It's I mean, you're not making a killing off of it by no means. I think for like every.
Somebody got Rick McPherson in the house.
Yeah, man. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Empty Benches, man. He actually jumped on the party chat last night after everybody bounced, like, you know, maybe 20 minutes before I shut her down. Yeah, man, it was good to hear from him. Good to hear him come in the party chat, dude. You're welcome to jump in if you want to today, man. You know, anytime you see the stream up, man, just jump. You know, no invitation standing, man. And if you guys have any questions like concerning the lore of No Man's Sky, this is the guy you want to talk to because he has done a lot of extensive research into the lore. He's actually he was talking to me last night. He's around the edge of the galaxy right now, like the outer outskirts of the galaxy, and he was telling me he's found some pretty interesting lore towards the edge of the galaxy with some of the interactions that you have. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
man,
pretty cool.
I'm kind of interested to man, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with this exocraft guy. I actually I don't know if it timed out or something, but I had to go to the abandoned building and do a mission for him, and I went and done it,
You
but
know,
it
you
ain't
can-
giving me the I
You
ain't
know
even
the
got
way
him.
around that one, huh?
Well, I ain't even got him in my log now. Like, let's see. Yeah, my secondary missions. I don't even have him in my secondary missions.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a way around that whenever you get those two. All you've got to do is go in and get the prompt. He'll say go and get in your exocraft and go, but you don't have to get into your exocraft. You can get into your
Yeah.
starship and fly there.
Well, I know there's a couple that you scan. You scan the waypoint with your scanner in your exocraft, and then jump in the ship and fly to it. Yeah.
That's what I do, yeah.
Which, to be honest with you, I got all three of my exocraft and all the upgrades for the roamer that I'm needing. So honestly, I could probably care less on the rest of these exocraft missions. I do need to finish the armor mission. That's one I've been trying to put off because it's the one where you gotta go take out the Sentinel fighter, and I've been kind of dreading that one. I don't feel like getting black
it's
screened
not
by
too
a
bad.
Sentinel. Which I think I've got my fighter upgraded a little bit. Might be able to withstand it. I'm gonna see what this see what my overseer's got left for me to do.
I don't
Oh
even
crap!
own a fighter sword.
Gravitino ball. Do what?
What do you think about that? I'm a pirate, and you know my at least my civilization is a pirate team, and you know I don't even own a fighter.
Oh dude, I'm serious. If I wouldn't have found this, all right. If you watching my stream, check this fighter out I got. I found this thing crashed, dude. A 48 slot or a 38 slot 12 tech A-class fighter. As a crash ship.
Oh, she's
like,
beauty. Well, that
yeah,
looks
it
like,
was like second or
almost
third
looks
string.
like my. Yeah, that's my almost looks like my wife's ship. She's got a back tail fin or a I don't know what to call it, back center dorsal.
Yeah, the dorsal fin or the
Yeah,
rudder.
she's got the. Yeah, but she's got those side, whatever you call those, side struts or whatever on the wings. I guess you can't really call them
Oh
wings.
crap!
but-
I got Gravitino balls. Sweet. I can go turn this back in, can't I? Let's see. Yeah, return to overseer. Sweet. I forgot I had Gravitino balls. I was out on an extreme planet yesterday doing drop pods, and that was fun. But the time you
So,
landed
I-
and dropped the
That
signal.
raises
Stop.
that raises a question for me real quick while I'm thinking about it. I was just doing this earlier. So I had my conflict scanner and my economy scanner separate, and I'm running an old style C-class explorer ship, so I don't have tech slots on it, right? The old school starship, and I have my conflict scanner and my economy scanner separate, and I moved some things around to get the scanners together, and now I've got them linked up, and they're both blue now, so they're linked up. But what my question is, what bonuses do you get from your scanners? I mean, your scanners are your scanners, right?
They actually the economy and the conflict is not like anything that you'll get a bonus out of. What the economy and the conflict is just like you can see the economy of the system in your
Well,
galactic
no,
map.
I know what their function is. I just wondered if there was an additional bonus you got by linking them up like you do everything else, because it does show them linking, and the borders around it change when you link them together.
Really? Let me look and
Yeah,
see if let me look and see because I do.
But there's no
They're
visible
usually
bonuses.
multiplicative, so it might give you maybe more range or something on the scanner. Maybe I don't.
Yeah, but no, they do the whole system at the same time. I don't know. I was just wondering if there was a dynamic there going on that I was missing. I was aware of.
I don't know, dude. I really don't. Um, I didn't even know if they lit up. 'Cause I actually got mine linked together just for, you know,
Yeah, it should be
get,
blue when they're linked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I got enough. So it's gonna be 150 iridium and 200 thamium.
They're not too. Yeah, they're not too bad to
Let me see. Let me
rebuild.
see if I got enough resources to rebuild it real quick, and I'll actually delete this one. No, I ain't got enough thamium.
Why?
Okay. Yeah, when I pick up
I'm
some more
starting to get
thamium
really
slaves, what
annoyed.
I'll do is delete them and see if they have the touch tech, or if it's just cause they're cause they're blue, and
Yeah,
check it out. Okay, let's see. What was I doing here?
I'm Captain
Ladder.
Sidetrack.
Ah, dude, man, you just man, I'm serious. It ain't you. It is me, man. Dude. It is a mess. Let me read Did you read Rick's message on the stream, or I can't remember if you did or not.
No, I just brought your attention to it. Oh, he just
Oh,
says
okay.
hi, Sword. Everyone, have a great day, travelers. It says
Yeah.
GTG. I don't know if that's good to
Got
go,
to go.
or
Yeah,
or
got to
gotta
go.
go. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
he's
think
just
he
popping
said
in
he had some family events today because of Memorial Day. I think he's got some relatives that have passed or whatnot that were military.
Ooh,
So yeah, I think he
yeah.
said he was going to go to like the gravesite or whatnot and do some and honor them and visit and take flowers, I reckon. But yeah, I think he has like a dinner or whatnot. I actually have a cookout here in a couple hours, so I'm gonna do like a short stream early. Probably be back like an hour, 2 hours later, and do a night stream until I gotta get on to bed. I actually went to cut out early tonight because of I got an early start at work tomorrow. Uh, but I have a short week this week, and the following week I got a full week, and I'll be off the third week from that, or 2 weeks from today. So I am looking forward to that. And if y'all enjoy the stream, y'all might be looking forward to that. Cause
I was in.
that is what I plan on doing for.
Sorry, anyone in the stream, if you've placed any messages in the chat on my in Semtex's channel over the last 2 or 3 minutes. I have been having problems with the app connecting with my phone for the second screen, so I'm sorry if I've ignored anyone. That hasn't been the intention.
And Slade, if you want to, man, if you want to pull up Semtex's stream and help him out with the chat, man, you'd be a hero for that one.
Oh, I'm cool.
yeah.
I've got it set now. I just don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi.
Okay.
It's like, I think it's just like, yeah, it's just being a bit, having a funny 5 minutes or something. I get it every now and again. I'm sat quite far away from a router, so.
I'm around to help. I can switch back and forth at any given time. I got you both up. So
Awesome. Thank
if
you,
you need any
Brian.
help with that, I've always got my laptop right in front of me. So.
Yeah, and what we were discussing last night with Operation Game and me and Semtex, what we're probably going to do is once I get this account established and it quits becoming the new account stream, you know what I mean? Where I'm not trying to stream progress on the account. What we're probably going to do is like one of us broadcast and the other two jump in on the party chat as like co-hosts, and just set up a schedule where like I'll stream one night and they'll stream one night, you know what I mean? And kind of split it up, and it'll help keep up with the party chat a lot easier for those that like jumping in the YouTube chat with us. Yeah, I see them barrels you're talking about now, where you kill them on these
Yeah,
power
just some
battles.
extra bonuses. You get some good added defense. Sometimes it'll save your life. Just
Yeah.
you're almost dead. Your shield down. You don't dare take a second because you know you got one right on your butt. You just fly right through those. The last one you killed.
Dark by Designs just popped in. He's put another stream. Nice.
Yeah, man.
We're back on today. It's myself, Sword.
Yeah, we're going to
Operation
start
Game.
naming Semtex Beast
and
Mode, man.
V6.
This dude is a beast, dude.
We're definitely getting on it. We're going to do some stats today. I'm not sure exactly what my plan is. I think I'm just going to farm a bit today, and just it's not going to be kind of as focused as it was yesterday with the sort of getting the farm built. I
Dude,
would like
he's
to rack up some units.
He stomped
Yeah,
my tail yesterday in progress, man. he's like a week ahead of me now. Oh crap! I glitched into the freighter, son of a gun. Ah, I got out. Good. Yeah, when you get to attacking the pirates when they're really close to the freighter, sometimes it'll glitch you inside the freighter.
Yeah, I see that. They go inside it, kind of thing. It's weird.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
I've adopted a strategy for taking on those freighter battles, where I'll get in and get the attention of one real close, and then I'll fly out,
yeah,
out of range of the freighter and away from the space station, and all the things he try to hide from you.
Yeah.
They try to get you to shoot the freighter so that the Sentinels will come after you too.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'll stay off, a few seconds. Like I'll do a pulse jump a few seconds away when I know they've aggroed me, and get into clean space, and then I'll just take them out and just wait for them, and one by one they'll come out from the freighter and come after you, and then you don't have to worry about any of that.
And personally, like if I'm not streaming, that's how I do it, man. I'll go pick a fight with them and just fly away and watch them come to me. Because most of the time, if you got your Cyclotron Ballista loaded up, when they start coming at you, as soon as you see that out of range drop off, man, I just unload on them with that Ballista, and they're usually dead or like limping by the time they get past me, and I just turn around and swap it over to a phase beam and finish them off. But yeah, that's how I usually do it, but when I'm streaming, I get a lot more cocky and braver.
Right? That's cool. That makes for a more exciting fight, that's for sure, to watch.
Heck yeah. Oh, dude, I had on my second save, you got a Traveler in this freighter, cool. On my second save, I got an Explorer that I beefed up like I did my hauler in my primary save, and I took it out on a freighter battle. Man, that was fun. Because that Explorer's fast enough and nimble enough to where you can actually chase them down and get behind them and shoot them. And I have found that Infra Knife Accelerator, I got it fully upgraded on that Explorer. That sucker it'll take them apart, man. If you're behind them, it will decimate them. If you hit them, if you hit them from the back of the ship, oh man, that thing is mean.
I've been real curious about the old Infra Knife Accelerator. I've got it and all the upgrades, but I've never installed it. I've never tried it out. Because I kind of prefer to fight a ranged war.
Well, the Infra Knife has some range on it. I mean, you can click them pretty quick.
I thought it was for up close. Like a dagger type stuff.
No, it ain't like that. That positron injector. Now that thing, you got to about be on top. You about got to run them over to hit them with that positron injector, because it's like a space shotgun. But
oh really? I haven't tried that one either. I've tried the ballista and the cannons and the phasers. And I run just basically cannons and ballista now. So,
yeah,
but
man.
I've never tried the Infra Knife or the what was the other one you said?
Well, I tell you, man, phasers is the way to go for anybody. I mean, phasers, especially if you ain't that great at space battles, because what'll happen with phasers is if you connect, it'll actually lock the phasers onto the target for a few seconds. So, like, what I do is, like, when I hit them with the phasers, I spam my phaser button until I get a lock, and I just hold it down. And
nice.
Yeah, man.
Until it overheats.
Well, honestly, dude, when you got a fully upgraded phaser and it's stacked properly in your ship, like with a hauler, I'll put the module in the middle between the two thetas, and then do like theta on either side of it, and tau's above and sigma's below. And I'll usually put like my economy scanner and my conflict scanner in between the two open slots in that 9-block pattern. And if you set it up like that, you're going to get the max coolant and the max damage out of it. And usually I can't keep a lock on them guys long enough to unload the entire phase beam at them. I mean, it tears them up, man. I've actually, like, the 3-star pirates. Do what?
Yeah. No, go ahead. I interrupt you. Sorry.
The 3-star pirates give you a lot more trouble than like the freighter battle pirates. But man, I've
yeah.
actually took out freighter battle pirates before my one unload on them. Like you lock onto them and hit them, and you're usually you clean them up in one pass.
Yeah, those ones they're pretty lame, aren't they?
What's that?
The freighter battle ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just token. I think if they keep that same dynamic in there, they're going to be a much tougher with the upgrade. But some of those other 3 and 5-star Sentinels, they are for real.
Heck yeah, man.
I mean, like I said, I do pretty good. I don't have a fighter, but I use my little my Explorers pretty well. He's a pretty tough little guy.
Yeah.
And I usually have too many trouble, but if I get lazy, then I get in trouble pretty quick.
It's easy to do, man. It's easy to do. Well, I mean, me personally, if I'm going to be in space any at all, other than just, because honestly, most of the time my galactic travels, it's just warping in a system and landing on a planet. You know what I mean? I'm not really out, flying around or doing too much to where I run across a lot of pirate battles. But when I do, man, the best thing to realize is pirates and the Sentinels don't recharge their shields. So if you're not that great at fighting, keep a bunch of titanium or zinc or iron on your ship.
See you in a bit, mate.
And you can actually, I mean, it's more or less trading licks with them, man. I can just park dead in space and line up on them when they start coming dead at you, and unload at them. And when they pass, recharge my shields and just relock it, line back up with them again, and do it over again. And yeah, I mean, it more or less you're like trading licks, but you're gonna win because you got 1,000 titanium on your ship. You're gonna be able to sit out there for an hour and take licks from them,
Yeah, just gotta play defense. They do.
Heck yeah.
So I'm heading over to this planet right now that it's got. I named it Murrow Bulb. Well, I was gonna name it right, but I accidentally cut it off and screwed up the name. And I hate it when I do that because you can't change it. But I was thinking of you because when you were farming all that marrow bulb for your harvesters here a while back, and I landed last night, and I wasn't even looking for marrow bulb, but I got out and it was plastered with marrow. I mean, right out in the open, everywhere, and at least in that one spot.
And even then, it still sucks to get 300 voltaic cells.
yeah. For real.
Stuart Ellis posted in the chat. That's a great tip, dude. I'm telling you, man. I learned that early on. Get your shield upgrades done quick, like early on in the game. Get all that Theta and the Sigma and the Tau upgraded. I'll show you on my screen real quick. I don't have the Theta yet, but that's where it's going to go. I go Theta up against the deflector shield, and the Tau over to the side, and the Sigma just below it, to where all 4 of the tech are touching. Then I do like that, the Tau and the Sigma on my pulse jet underneath each other, and then come over here and do the Theta from a warp reactor, and then Sigma and the Tau over to the side, to where they're kind of like a little tree, and they're all touching, and you'll get the max, you'll get the best bonuses, or the best range out of your warp drive, and the best shield bonus by setting them up like that, where the Theta's touching the main module and the Tau and the Sigma can touch the Theta. But, whoa, let's see, we need to switch. There we go to that menu. What you got as far as strategy for pirate battles, Mr. Simtex? Put him on the spot. He was concentrating.
I use different weapons to you guys. I like the photon cannons and the rocket launcher and the positron ejector.
I love the cannons. I use the cannons.
I'll wait till I'll use sort of a similar thing to yourself. I'll warp into the battle. I'll immediately attack the 2 that sort of fly past, and get them dead. And then when it gets to fighting the guys, I stay out of range because they always pull to you. As soon as it goes red, I fire the rocket, which usually takes them down to like the tiniest bit of life.
Well, that's a good strat.
And then as they're coming past you, I turn and just open up with the photon, and usually that's enough to take them. And because they're quite close to you and you're behind them at that point, that shotgun thing does like 3 times its normal damage if you hit them from behind.
Yeah, the DPS
So
on the
it's insane.
it's mean.
It's and you don't even have to worry. You don't even have to worry about carrying iron or anything. That you just kill them so quickly they don't get time to do any damage really.
Yeah.
I find.
I got
But I think it's to do with the ship you've got and how you set that up as well. Like most of the stuff that I haven't really fought.
Well, that's
this
a
newer character.
just hearing that strategy was that made a lot of sense to me because that works well with what I was doing. I wasn't really doing that turning around, and I did have a rocket for a long time along with my cannons, and I recently kind of 86'd it because I couldn't really find a consistent use for it like I really wanted to, but I found myself missing all the time. But that's a good strategy, as you say, because as they come to you, they're out of range, and then bang, they're locked on, and
Red,
you have that
as soon
window.
as you see it go red, you have to hit it really fast. You've got to be really fast though, because if you fire it a little bit too late, the rocket will they'll duck off either above or below you, and the rocket will just shoot past them. So it's kind of like if it connects, you do a lot more damage than you will with any other weapon. But you have to be paying attention, otherwise you find yourself kind of without your rocket for a minute, and then you've got to just chase them. But
I think
it does a lot of damage. Really, it does do. They'll be in red health with one hit.
Well, there's no question. That thing is just a monster when it lands, and that was the problem is getting it to land. But that's really an ideal scenario for use for that thing. Yeah.
I got a Stuart Ellis in the chat.
Sorry, carry on.
And he says, "Thanks, man. I'll do it like this when hold on, let me pull up my phone because I've it breaks up the chat, man."
He says, "Thanks, man. I'll do it like this when next comes around. If the game is anything like this, LOL."
Yep.
Yeah,
we got Dark Lord in the chat viewing the stream. Man, welcome to the stream. Welcome back, man. Dark Lord, I think's made almost every one of our streams that we've done, dude, man.
And
he's
Dark by Designs over here as well.
Sweet, man.
He said hello to everyone, so it's
nice.
insane. Thank you so much.
Stuart said we should do a masterclass.
Combat masterclass.
As soon as I've got enough funds for doing the S-Class Freightliner, I will definitely stream the whole thing. So essentially be like Zane's video, but without any of the outtakes. You'll see every fighter battle, everything,
hilarious.
like the whole way through. I do
You're gonna have to do the voices, man. You gotta do the voices.
Hello, Mr. Kick.
I wasn't even streaming, and I was doing the voices every time I tried. So I just sitting in my living room. Hey.
Hello.
All right. Let's see. Now let's see if I got enough to craft some
Operation Game. And you all are my friends.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, man.
I just call you OG.
OG.
The original gangster.
That's right. Yeah, I caught some
orange grapefruit.
Orange grapefruit.
Every time I hear that, I think of that Snoop. Every time you guys call me OG, I think of me sitting there in that Snoop Dogg song they play.
Yeah,
They show those videos of people doing something cool, and they throw like the glasses and a blunt in their mouth, and they're like bump bump bump.
Yeah, bro.
That's all I think of.
Nice. Now, actually, I checked out
this
some
beautiful system. It's gorgeous. It
Nice.
says Swords LE system. I don't know what it is.
Sweet, sweet. Go get
I wonder
rich,
what it
man.
is.
Go get rich.
I would if I could see your beacon.
Oh, dude, was I there just now? I just left one of my LE systems, but I just bounced. Nah, dude, call in your if you can't find the beacon when you warp into a system, call in your freighter, land in it, get the save point, and reload your save. Usually, if it don't work, usually it'll work after 2 tries.
All right.
If that helps any.
The trick is getting a save on either your freighter or your space station, right?
Yeah. Getting a save on the freighter or the space station is it.
Yeah, I've landed on the planet before. It don't work.
Yeah.
Oh, just a
Not the same.
tip as well for anyone. I know it's like kind of not a massive thing, but if you register your visit every time you go to one of Sword's bases, you tend to get around 49,000 just for visiting the base as well. So don't forget to register at the kind of in the main base unit when you visit any of the farms. It's an extra 50 grand for nothing.
Nice.
And try not to leave any dirty dishes in the sink. He hates that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wipe your feet on the way
Take your
in.
shoes
Come
off
on,
when you
guys.
come in. Yeah. What's that off of
Man.
Tokyo Drift? It's a Wabaki.
Now I gotta go.
Wacky.
I usually go in, make a couple sandwiches, you know. leave a
Yeah,
big mess,
man.
and
Yeah.
See, now I gotta go back. I was smoking in there. I walked in with my boots on.
Oh
wait, I'm
man.
still on the
Yeah,
minute.
you got to mop the floor before you leave, dude.
No, it's alright. I'll just
Yeah,
pick
no.
a Swifter up.
No sleep
my.
lizards.
Y'all guys had the portal to hold on a second. Dark Lord said someone told me the freighter color changes to a color of one of your ships. Oh, dude. No, it don't. No.
But it does
changes color.
randomly change. It does randomly
Yeah, it's
change.
random.
Yeah.
Because I had that
Usually
yellow
it only
fighter.
changes once though. It doesn't change more than once. It'll only
Yeah.
change the
Oh.
once, and then it will be locked into that colour.
You know what? I got a great tip on that, and this is the truth. And I looked into this, and it is not well known. But let's see if I can explain this right. You can tell the color that it's going to be by the tanks on
Inside
the
of
freighter
it.
itself. The trim. There's a main color and a trim color on the tanks themselves, and I think it was Lila or Leela. You probably know who I'm talking about from. I think she's
Lily
from,
Hawk.
you know. No, it's
Lily
not Lily. No, it's not Lily. It's she's from a different show. But anyway, she was explaining that if you go by the tank, the colors of the trim on the tank is
I've
what
heard
the color
that.
is what your freighter's going to be once you get, not what it is when you're fighting the battle, but after you warp it once and and you get your ships in there and everything, and it changes color, that's the color.
I've actually heard
I
if
don't
you
even know what
destroy
mine is.
one of those tanks, the color that's inside of it is the
Mine stayed the same colour.
is the color.
Yeah, I got it as, even though I've warped it and everything, it stayed exactly the same.
Well, you ain't got the
That's
S-Class
crazy.
yet, though.
Nah. I wonder if that is the case though, if it's not with just the normal freighters, if it is just with the S-classes then.
Nah, every one of mine, even the B's, my C-Class just changed color when I warped it.
I tell you what I found, it was when I closed the game down and came back in, was when the colour changed. It wasn't when I saved it, it was like when
Yeah.
I come back to the game the next day, it had
Yeah.
changed. It was actually quite cool because it had a white stripe on it. It was the black little capital, and it changed to the white stuff. So it's like white and red,
Yeah.
black and red rather than white and red. But I was a bit peeved because I quite like the white and red. I hadn't seen one before in these colours.
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
dude. I was pissed about that. I found, the one I got, I think it was when I was offline chatting with y'all guys the other day and was playing. Oh, Sunday while Zane was on. I picked up that freighter I got, and it was white. It was like a real bright white and had red trim. I mean, it looked sick. I hadn't seen one that had that color scheme since I've been playing. And I warped it the first time, and it turned like freaking mint green, and yeah, it sucked.
That's what happened to me. On my main account, I went out and got, wasn't the biggest one, it was only 4 bays on the side. The big Sentinel ship, the one that looks like kind of a knife, if you know what I mean. It's like a long,
Yeah, like the
it's like
like
thinner,
the,
it's not like the
Star
Star Wars
Destroyer?
one, it's the other one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I got that one. It was an S-class one, but then I warped into another system and I saw the biggest Sentinel one, and that was white and red. So I stayed there about 3 hours trying to get the S-class because I was like, that's the ship, you know what I mean? That's the one I want. Did it, got it. It was white and red again, and then the next day when I came on, it turned to that horrible blue and red colour.
Oh.
So I had to go in, change it out for like another one because I can't stand that blue and red. It's like the ugliest. It's horrible.
Some things you can't abide by.
No, just that blue and red's just.
That's an assault on the senses, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not fun. But yeah, so I got 3 S-classes in the space of like 2.5 days or something like that. But the final one took me 6 hours to get.
I think I got all my
Savage.
overseer missions done. Cool. Cool. Now,
Yeah.
now I gotta go school some frickin' Sentinel ships if I got enough titanium in my starship. Let's see.
No, I'm fighting up had 5 3-stars on me a minute ago. I'm down to the last one now.
Nice.
It's been a long battle here because I'm not very good.
Oh, dude.
I'll get him down to the last little bit on the last one, and he'll come kill me, and I'll get really mad.
Yeah, I got cocky like the first time crap, what am I doing? Okay, I'm in the wrong menu. I got a little cocky the first time I got into a pirate battle. I had a pirate chased after me, and you know, I run from him, and I couldn't get away that great, so I turned around and double backed and hit him, and I beat on him pretty good. It took a few minutes because I didn't have crap. I don't even think I had phasers yet, and I was beating on him with those photon cannons. I mean, bones. There was this fighter that I got, and I mean, everything was just bone stock, and I almost had him dead, but I run out of iron, and he about got me. So I took off running.
Oh.
Yeah, I took off running, and I got away from. I made put a gap between us a little bit, so I started as I was passing by, hitting the asteroids to get some iron, and I got my shields recharged. And I turned back on him again, so I was like, "Screw you! I'm gonna take you out, man. You know, I've invested enough time to kill you now." And when I turned around, dude, he unloaded the phasers on me. Next thing I know, I'm reading the message on the black screen. Like, I'm waiting on Sean Murray to put that in there where it says "you suck." But Dark Lord said,
for the last time.
Dark Lord said something about the with the changing the color on your freighter, you have to reload the game. I think that might be what is the trigger to the color change.
That's what it does for me, yeah. I'm actually tempted to do that, but because I'm streaming, I don't want to sort of stop the stream and restart kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just want to see what I'm hoping it turns like black or something. It'd be nice.
Nice. Alright, we're going after the frickin' Sentinel, baby. So anybody wants to see me die real quick and nerf this attempt, then tune right on in. Alright.
If I look down to see you die, I'm gonna die because I just warped into a freighter battle. So
That's cool, man.
Keep my eyes on my own prize here.
Let's go ahead and charge up these phase beams real quick. And go ahead and empty out some of my scrap.
What are you? B-class hauler, 9 million.
And I've found if you like your little partial slots, if you use them up when you got time to fool with it, so that way most of your stuff left and remaining in your suit or in your storage is frickin' stacks. You don't run into trouble with like partially recharging your shields while in a battle. All right, let's go, baby. Oh, it's a bounty target. Okay, cool. Where in the heck is he at? Where are you, son? Where are you? I'm looking for you, but I ain't seeing. Let's see. Oh God, he's almost into the atmosphere. Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, I'm going to take you out, sir. Phase beams equipped. Oh, and it's a 1-star, so this ain't too bad. Hello. PvP mode engaged. Have a nice day, sir. Oh yeah, somebody's shooting at me. Somebody's shooting at me. Yes, it's sword. Oh God, what are you doing, man? Dude's flying around in circles, man. I must have startled him bad, man. He just kicked it hard left. Look at him. Dude, he's gonna crash. Oh my goodness. Nice, and he is done. See ya. Now, what do we do?
Oh, man.
I'm just going AFK for like 2 minutes, guys. I'm gonna stay. I've got to run to the restroom and just do a couple of little things in the house. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Sweet. Well, we'll try not to get you. We'll try not to get you striped before you get back, man. I guess I ticked him off, man. He jumped into the ship and come back after me. Oh, eat that phase beam.
Let's see, battle symbol here. I think that's the last of them. Nope. Damn it, 2 more.
Yeah, you gotta love him. You gotta love him freighter battles.
I do. Well, I'm watching. Cause it looks like my freighter because I just warped back home into my home system, which is where I got my freighter. And I'm watching. It's like watching my own freighter defend against these pirates. So it's kind of cool. I'm hoping that my freighter actually has those capabilities after the update.
Yeah.
I could sit inside my freighter and man the defensive turrets and take these pirates out from inside my freighter. It'd be very cool.
Return to armor, sweet. Okay. Shoot, yeah, man. Well, that's another little tip and trick I have with like pirate battles. Like if you get overwhelmed, like it's 6 of them attacking you, and you know where you're getting shot at more than you're shooting, and you have like a freighter cluster that warps in nearby you. What you do is like fly in the middle of that freighter cluster and fly out near, and do a flyby of the main freighter, the one you can fly into. And if pirates are attacking you and you fly into a freighter cluster, the freighters will actually start shooting at the pirates.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes you'll pick up some NPCs that'll help you attack them.
Yeah, freighters will aggro right onto them one day.
Heck yeah, man. I've used that a few times, man. If I get if I'm got caught with my pants down, ain't got no iron in my ship.
Yeah.
And like 6 of them jump on me.
I have the opposite approach because I hit so many of those sentinels and had the last pirate or something, and then hit too many sentinels, and the next thing you know, I've got 40 of the sentinels that were fighting with me now fighting against me.
Oh Lord.
So I kind of now I kind of do the opposite, and I'll let the sentinels handle like the last little bit of it a lot of times. Start shooting a different one.
Find and interrogate the pirate. Alright. Let's go beat the wheels off a pirate, man. Let's see. Where is my coordinates? Received.
Why everybody got to pick on all the pirates?
Well, you know. It's not always the pirate life for me. and in my defense, I know I'm down on pirates, but I don't really go picking fights with them. They actually started. I just have to finish it.
There you go.
That's right.
Sometimes
That's my favorite saying. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Unless I start something.
Don't start none, won't be none.
That's right.
Alright, that's as good as my impression can get.
That wasn't bad,
man. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, man.
It's probably a damn sight better than my British.
That's right. Cheerio. Cheers, mate.
Cheerio, fellows. Come on, Tarquin. Off we go then.
Oh man,
Absolutely splendid.
Zane was streaming one day and he was walking through through a space station. And he said, "Step aside! Don't you know we're British?"
Step aside! Don't you know I'm British?
Right.
I saw that. I cracked right up. What was I still think the funniest one was that freighter video, man. I still can't get over that.
Oh my god, yeah, man,
absolutely
dude.
Brilliant.
Yeah, he was that.
Show
That
me
was
something super.
Yeah, man.
That's
That made
not
my day
super.
right there.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Wagwan, brethren. Show me the stats.
Yeah. Hey, man. I'll buy a feta from you today. I'm just kind of curious if I were to... Yeah, let's go ahead and get it. They're actually selling neutrino modules at this station. I'm going to go ahead and grab 10. Let's go ahead and grab all 13 of them. Save me the hassle later. Yeah, when you find stuff like that, it's nice to like grab a stack or 2 of them. And then what I'll do is I'll go back here and dump them in my Colossus. And that will I'll use the Colossus for like my weapons upgrades and stuff. I'll stash all the mats for weapons and ship upgrades in it. And like when I'm base seeding, I don't really build a geobay for the Colossus. And if I run across, like if I gotta upgrade a weapon, all I gotta do is drop a geobay, and I got all my resources right there.
Oh, that's pretty handy. That's pretty clever.
Heck yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's like materials, like until you buy a ship, like especially when you're established and you've got mostly all the ships you're going to keep, keeping it in the geobay on the Colossus, because you never use the Colossus. I mean, really, I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know any players
not
that
until
would
they
say, yeah,
create a necessity for it.
Yeah.
That's just the thing right now.
I mean, it's so
I just
slow.
literally use it for storage.
Yeah,
That's all I've
yeah.
ever done. I just put it down because you've got that many extra slots.
Yep.
I
Got it
don't.
right next to your base.
I haven't used it at all. To be honest, I haven't built it since the initial base quest.
Yep.
It was a prerequisite for that, and once that was done, you know, I moved my base and never bothered to rebuild it, and that was that.
And don't
But
hold
yeah,
me to
I
it,
can
but
see
I
it's-
think if you got the complexity room for it, if you build the geobay inside your base complexity or your base restrictive circle, when you delete the geobay, it gives you back your materials. But don't hold me to that, because I ain't done it. I ain't ever done it, because all my bases are pretty close to max and can't support the build. So
Yeah, as long as it's under the max build rule, which is like
yeah, that's what I'm
30.
saying. If you hadn't reached
whatever.
your complexity and you build that geobay inside your
Yeah.
restrictive circle, you
Yeah.
should be able to get your materials back. Like if you just craft a Colossus pad just to get into your inventory for your ship stuff, when you delete it to get it back off your base, I think it gives you back the resources if it's inside your base build area. I think everything you build inside your build area, if you delete, you get back.
Regardless if it's under the cap of the max cap. or
Yeah.
not.
Well, I mean, it won't
Well, I
let
guess
you build it.
it would have to
yeah.
be because it's PS.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting PC confused here. I've been following a little bit of that because I've been toying with the idea of getting a PC version as well.
Nice. Finally
I
got
don't
my
know if that's ever
advanced
gonna happen.
mining laser.
I will. I'm gonna step away for a minute. Yeah, I'll be back.
Cool, man. Cool, man. Come back when you can.
Yep.
You still there, OG?
Oh, I'm here. I'm just quiet.
I was gonna say you
Crap.
awful quiet today. What's going on with you?
Oh, I'm just tired, man. I gotta go to this park. You know, take my kids over to this park. As a park they built near my area that they dedicated to a kid that passed away.
Oh,
And they done it. I mean, they done it up, dude. I mean, it's a giant wooden structure. Looks like a giant wooden castle, dude. It's
cool.
It's insane, dude. And my wife wants to take my daughter, my daughters and our nephew there today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go there, and then I gotta come back and cook. And I'm running on empty. I was
That's-
outside and working today, and it's just like 90 degrees here, and it's just like killing me.
Oh, dude, man, I got out there and done the freaking pressure washing today. Done that for my wife, and it's been raining all day. I come back in, man, I'm soaked from head to toe, and I'm like, dude, I'm done.
I know the feeling, dude. That's how I feel right now.
Well, dude, man, get you some rest, dude.
Oh, I won't.
No.
I won't. I know it. I'm just trying to make it for now.
Yeah. I understand. Let's see, crap, I just need iron for that. Shoot, let's go grab it.
And I'm kind of mindlessly doing things on this game, so it's hard to like really pay attention.
Yeah, you getting into the
Much.
grind, man.
That's
It
what
is,
I'm doing. I mean, I haven't been to the any manufacturing facilities yet today, but I'm just
What-
kind of grinding out.
And that's what I got some advice for any of the newer players that decide to start playing this game. Man, don't try to get it all done in one day, because you can't do it in the first place. This is a long game kind of strategy for building your account. So going into it knowing that you're not going to get it done in the first day or the first week, because you end up being like me and Simtex and play this thing for 12, 14-hour stretches trying to get everything done. So, yeah.
We don't want to be your bad influence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, dude, I don't have nothing, you know, like while I'm streaming so much, it's just to show this new save and how to get through the game fast. But really, dude, when I get on my established accounts, I do like little projects and I split all this stuff up. Dark Lord said uploading a video of my new freighter base. Sweet, man. I'll check that out later.
Awesome, yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Dude, he glitched. He sent me some screenshots yesterday of
Yeah, that was the Hydra trays, wasn't it? He managed to get 8 plants in one.
No, he pulled the trays up, man. He's got like a cluster. Well, I think they are in the trays too. He's got clusters, man. He's got a Kino cactus. I think 3 or 4 of them in the freaking same slot, man, or 2 at least. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's sick, man. Dude is which that glitch thing, man. I'm telling you, it's a thing, man. Let's see, that is intensifier. Let's see if I got the intensifier.
The wait begins for the S-Class. Come on, little yellow S-Class. You know you want to go.
You looking for a Gamma Root? Yeah, Gamma Root. He's got glitched out on the ground. It's pretty cool, man.
That's cool.
Beam focus. What do I got here? I got coolant. That is, what's that one? Focus.
So if you move your freighter or anything like that, will it change?
What do you mean?
Will that cause any problems with that then, or will it just doesn't matter where you put it to or anything like that? It just is always glitched.
Oh, the base?
Yeah.
I think it's always glitched once you put it in. I mean,
That's cool.
Yeah, it'll be there for your farm. It's just harvesting it might be a little tricky.
I was interested to see if maybe like Zane had done a video on a freighter farm, like min-maxing a freighter farm so you can make the most money out of it.
I think he said he was wanting to do something like that later on. I don't know how close by he is on it, but
that would be a cool thing, so that you could, like, you know, because all the information's out there about sort of ground base with kind of what Zane's doing, and you know, putting that kind of info out, and also sort of streams like this where people are kind of learning like what plants to focus on and which planets to go for to maximise kind of your yields. It'd be interesting to see that out of a freighter as well, because I would imagine you're probably going to have a couple of choices, or there'll be like one product that you can get like a little bit more than any other product out of a freighter with, maybe.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
What allows place more plants in trays, moving the freighter. Do what now? He lost me on that one. I don't know why my phone keeps closing, but because I got it paused. No wonder.
Have you been getting that as well? So just to keep disconnecting from the.
Do what now?
Mine just keeps disconnected from the PlayStation, the second screen out for some reason.
What it was, I had YouTube pulled up on my phone on my stream so I could read the chat off my phone easier, and I didn't. Last time I loaded it, I didn't unpause it, and it just timed out. What allows to place more plants in trays, moving the freighter. I'll reword it. Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
You're dealing with sword, man. I butchered the English language, and it's my first language, so yeah. I'm still amazed at people that can speak several different languages, because I'm like, I can't even keep up with my own language, you know.
I think what you'll find though is a lot of people that are bilingual are actually kind of born into countries that
where they
teach
both
second
languages
from a very young age. One of my best friends, Edwin, he's Dutch national, so he lives in Amsterdam. So he speaks Dutch and English, almost both as clear as each other. I find it insane, but yeah, from a very early age he was just kind of like
Cool.
because a lot of the sort of media is English, if you know what I mean. A lot of big films and stuff like that are
Yeah.
sort of released in English, and they make more sense in English as well. Like jokes and stuff don't necessarily carry across if you watch a film that's been dubbed over, kind of thing. So
Alright guys, well, I
yeah,
just want to let you know I'm gonna be heading out, but I just
Alright,
wanted
brother.
to pop in and hang out with you guys for a little bit. I know it's kind of quiet. Sorry, I'm whooped today.
You
Hope I
wiped
get
out,
some
man.
energy.
That's all right, brother. That's all right. Hey, jump back in when you get back home. Like I said, I got a dinner here probably in about 2 hours that I'll probably jump off stream for. And when I jump back on, you know, I'll run till probably about 9 or 10 tonight on EST. Okay, let's see.
Alright.
Dark Lord said,
Catch you guys.
moving the
Catch you later,
moving the
AJ.
freighter
Peace,
allows
brother.
you to place plants in the trays again, but not all the time. Okay, cool.
that's cool.
Yeah, you gonna have to do a video of that one day, Dark Lord, and upload how you do it. Cause I mean, I got the glitch down on how to do a glitch base. I mean, to me, it's a good thing, but I just I'm not coordinated enough with my button work that I don't screw it up. And then, like I said, you have to make a trip outside your base restrictive area to set it up for the next plan every time. It gets tedious when you're looking at building high capacity bases or trying to max it out. But then again,
It takes a
now
long time anyway, doesn't it? To be
Yeah.
honest, that's, you know, to seed a full-on living glass or explosive or anything for them, really,
Which-
it's a lot of work as it is. Yeah.
I honestly thought about doing like a base, like a glitch base, like for my next project on my main account after the harvester, to where you can make 8 of all 3 of the big 3.
Yeah.
And I worked the math out where you could do it and have a landing pad and a trade terminal at the base and still be under complexity on it. But like I said, everything has to be glitched out on the ground. And like I said, I wouldn't mind doing it, but I'm still kind of putting together how I would how I would set it, how I would place it and stuff. Trying
Yeah.
to be kind of creative, how it would look. And let's see. Okay, I got the Viking dagger in the storage somewhere. Move that thing over to my suit so I can give it to him. But yeah, that's a project I'm planning on doing eventually. It's just, I mean, with all the stuff I got going on, it's been, on the back burner. Okay, it's already trip to return to armor. Good deal. What you got going on, Sam? You just hunting a ship?
At the moment, I'm at a trade station waiting for that yellow S-Class exotic that we found
Nice.
yesterday to land.
I
I'm gonna
tell
pick
you,
that one
man,
up so
if
I can
you can
set
find
that up
a-
as a fighter.
If you can find a system or a trade station that has a extreme condition, like a really cold or really hot or really toxic, while you're doing that, you really rack up on your souls. Okay.
I always stand underneath the
It doesn't matter.
actual
You
platform.
can
just
actually
to-
be in the.
Oh, does it count anyway,
Yeah,
does
it counts. As long as you're
Oh,
on the.
okay.
Yeah, cause dude, like say, if you don't have like a hostile like animal where crabs will get you, whatnot in a cave, but if the fauna isn't predatory, you can actually go ahead stand in a cave and just leave your game running for like 8 hours and max out your entire.
You get it all in one go. Wow,
yeah.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh god,
wow.
yeah, dude. Or either that or
I
sit
thought
on
you
a trade
actually
station.
be actually out in the.
My only
'Cause I
problem
thought
is like
it
with
it
the.
actually being inside or something.
No, you can be in the protection as long as you're on the planet during the storm. Yeah,
That's
heck
cool.
yeah, dude. But I honestly, that's what I've heard. So I haven't tested it enough myself because most of the time I'll just buy like half a dozen stacks of zinc and
Yeah.
and I'll sit on top of it and just keep recharging my hazard protection. That way I can see every ship that lands instead of having to limit myself on okay, what do I gotta do to piss off these sentinels? Ah, sweet. Oh, good God, I got 5. Oh crap, let's get this shit sorted quick, man. I'm getting ready to get my butt spanked. Where's he coming? Where's he coming? Where's he coming? Okay, You gonna give me an? Oh, okay, I got you. Where the crap? Here we go. Where's he
I
gonna
actually
whoop in at?
did a couple of things for the stream.
Holy
as well.
cow! It's the frickin'.
Something.
Oh my god, dude! Holy sh! I'm gonna get killed. Oh my god! A frickin' sentinel freighter just warped in on my butt. What do you gotta
will do.
kill?
For that mission, yeah. You don't have to kill them. You just have to kill the fighters.
Okay, cool. Oh shoot, man! I got like
Yeah.
5 of these little bastards after me.
Yeah, just make sure that you're quite far away from the sentinel.
Yeah,
freighter,
'cause I'm getting
because
ready to
if
get-
you're within range,
Oh.
it's got pretty nasty guns on them.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, I see. Okay, let's do some running. Oh my god, yeah, man, that thing popped in right on top of me. I didn't see that. On my last 2 saves, I didn't see that, dude. All I seen was the fighters last time. I was like, holy freaking cow! Let's find the asteroid belt so I can kind of do some whipping around the asteroids and hiding from them.
Ducking and diving.
Okay, I'm down to 1 bar again. Okay.
Are you close to the space station?
No, the planet I was on was like way away from it. Okay, crap. Oh shoot, man, dang it. Man, here I am doing knob moves. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, let's get this crap. My freaking phase beams are empty, and I keep getting pecked by the sentinels, so it keeps going to my shield menu. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes, yeah, my quick change. Okay, now we sorted out. Okay, yeah, screw you guys. It's time to die, guys. Oh shoot, yeah, I'm come well underprepared for this. Cause I just unloaded on his butt and I still didn't make a dent in him. Yeah, I might end up getting black screen on this one. That's alright though. We'll get it done. As soon as I start thinning out the herd on these suckers, I'll be
really
alright.
frustrated with this app. I might have to actually stop the stream and
What's going on? You're
put it up on the
YouTube
side. My phone keeps disconnecting, so I can't get the
text to chat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really annoying. Yeah, it just keeps cutting in and out for some reason. I don't know
Oh,
why
that
it's.
sucks, dude.
I didn't have this at all. Like, this problem wasn't happening yesterday.
Technology, baby. It likes to
Yeah, it just mucks around on you
sneaking
sometimes,
up on you when you least expect it.
What I might do is get one of those extenders. You know, they're like the little plug-ins that you can get. You like plug one in near your router and put a cable in, and then you plug it in it like somewhere else in the house, and it makes it like the range bigger for the Wi-Fi.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Because I'm literally at the opposite end of the flat where I am.
Yeah, for your
My
Wi-Fi.
router's in the front room, yeah, because I'm hard cabled in with my PlayStation, so it doesn't really matter where it is because it's all cabled anyway. But for my phone, it struggles with the Wi-Fi a little bit here.
All right, I just bagged one of them finally.
Yeah, I was thinking about this stream and everything because I've really enjoyed the last few days. I've had a blast getting
Heck
back
yeah,
into
man.
it, and I realised how much I missed sort of streaming really.
Heck yeah.
So I got onto Amazon today and I ordered the PlayStation camera,
Dude.
so I can have the camera and the stream as well, so I can have kind of like my little face
Yeah.
on the screen at the same time and all of that. Yeah.
Crap. Yeah, I just got black screen.
Oh, dude.
Fuck. Oh my god, let's go find my freaking grave. The flight of shame, baby, the flight of shame.
Head down, tail between your legs.
Yeah. That's alright though. That's alright. I'll be back. Yeah, I got it.
You
Well,
might
see, I
find,
got
I
a
know
unit.
this sounds stupid, but the next fight you get into, it might be a pirate or something like that, might actually count as you killing the sentinel thing. I know it sounds weird, but it's done it to me a couple of times before.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah. So it might be worth like getting yourself
Somebody
into a
told
fight
me
just
that.
with, like,
Yeah.
one fight.
Was that you
Yeah.
that said that? Like,
I think
go
I
out.
mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I might have to do that. Go just find a low-level pirate and take it out and see if that clears my
Yeah. I think mine was actually
mission.
a bounty.
bounty
oddly.
pirate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I went
worst
and
case
did it just to get
scenario,
the funds.
worst case scenario, I'll freaking because like I said, I've been planning on buying a hauler anyway, or getting an S-Class hauler. I may just wait to do this mission after I get an S-Class hauler, because dude, I've done it in an S-Class hauler and all in both my other 2 accounts. And when you got that 50% shield bonus compared to no shield bonus, yeah, it makes a big difference. But yeah, I haven't upgraded. I really ain't done crap for this as far as weapons go on this thing. I mean, it's close to bone stock. Let's see what I got. Yeah, dude, I got like a phase coolant towel. That's all I got on the weapons upgrades on this thing. So
I haven't put anything in yet at all. Nothing.
Yeah,
I just, as the ship came, I fixed it and just left it as it was.
Well, and I was thinking it might not be that bad, so I just went ahead and went after it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come back prepared. So I think.
Well, look at it this way: it was an experiment to see whether or not it was able to be done, and now we know that the answer to the experiment. So it's not a loss.
Shoot, yeah.
We just gained a bit of knowledge, didn't we? That's cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, and I tell you too, that and one, like you see, as a newer player. Let's see. Hold on a second. I just called him Dark Lord. He's been posting, and I've been busy with that battle and didn't see it. Let's see. Here we go. Why I told Zane to hold off on this. You all done the mission. Yeah, man. Like I said, man. Oh, you had to kill only one. Oh, dude, sweet. Okay, cool. Let's go back and see if this will turn in. Oh, dude, it does. It says return to the armor. Sweet. Okay,
Happy
cool.
days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I really was looking forward to getting black screened again on stream. I don't mind getting black screened. I really don't. I mean, because it's normal mode, and yeah, man, I'm having something glitch in my screen. It's like the graphics or something. It keeps popping in and out when I'm in my ship flying. It done it yesterday too a little bit, but
oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's like it drops something in every 50 frames or something. So you don't really notice it that bad, but it's been doing it for a couple of days. I don't know if it's got something. Oh, dude, there we go. Crap, what's this? Dude, holy cow. Hey, oh my God, what's going on here? It's something just glitched like big time, man. It was like it's got my base encompassed. Holy crap. Let me, I'm going to land and reload my save. Oh, dude, a planet. Is that a planet? It looks like a freaking planet glitched into my planet, and it encompassed my base. I'm serious, dude.
Yeah, definitely reload your
Oh
save.
my God, man. Sean Murray's trolling me today. Heck yeah. He said, screw you, sword. Think you know it all? I'll glitch in a planet in your freaking base.
Doing streams and getting all these people on, like, what's going
Yeah,
on? Can't
man.
have that going that well.
Heck yeah, you think somebody's watching you now? Let me throw a planet over your
Ooh,
base.
15 million A-class hauler.
15 million?
Yeah.
That's a small dude. That probably ain't got 20 some slots.
30.
30, yeah.
30 slots. It's 8% damage, 40% shield, and 17 hyperdrive. It's kind of like Zane's, but it hasn't got the wings. It's got the wings that are kind of
a little
it's
stubby.
hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's not a bad looking one. It's just because it's got the tail and everything.
Oh man, dude.
It's a shame it's 30 slots.
Oh man. Well, you can tell by the wings on them things when they come in. The ones with no wings are the small, and the ones with the real short, stubby wings with some equipment underneath them are usually the mediums. And you can tell by the price too. Like anything over like 90 million in an A class, when you scan it, it'll be a one of the large max slots. It'll be like say if it's 96, 98 million units for the A class, it'll probably be like a 46 or 47 slot hauler. But if you hit 112 million units,
you know it's max.
it's the
for
max.
it,
That's
yeah.
the max slot for A class, and then 128 million is the max slot for the S.
For the S, yeah.
Yep. Except
Yeah,
reward.
I'm really hoping for that little yellow dude to come and land, because I really like that one. That was a really nice shape.
Heck
I'd love
yeah.
to get that just in white. That would be really nice, rather than in the yellow. That would be beautiful.
Oh, the box wing.
Just the exact same exotic that we found yesterday. The one with the bit that came, it dropped down and it had the two little jets either side that rotate up. The yellow exotic that we found on the trade platform yesterday.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I've come back to that's the one I'm trying to get. But I'd love to find that same model, but in just white and gold. That would be really
I have
nice.
it.
Oh, really?
I have it. Yeah, I have it in one of
that's
my
beautiful.
systems.
Cool.
I can link you. I can link you some. I have several systems fleshed out with ships that I've got them on the Gamepedia wiki. So if I can shoot you a link, you kind of have to go. I'm working on a page that just has catalogs of ships and tech and things like that. But right now, you kind of got to click on the system, and then each system will give you photos of the ships that are available.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys,
Don't mind going that route.
was that the last armor mission? Was kill the Sentinel fighter?
I think so. Yeah.
Because my last
I think
interaction
that
is
was-
leave or bow and leave with him, so it don't give me a new mission.
Yeah, I always
Okay.
bow and leave.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think
Cool,
that's
cool,
it. And then
cool.
if you walk back up to him, you'll know, because they'll say the armourer is busy, he doesn't
Oh,
want to be interrupted,
yeah.
or something like that.
Oh, I'm
you know what
I'm already deleting this terminal, man. Yep. Dark Lord, yeah, last mission. Okay, cool. Okay, and I think I have gotten the last mission for the Overseer. The last mission was the Mordite. Collect the Mordite, and he gave me the landing pad blueprint.
Okay.
He gave me a bunch of history lore.
Now,
Yeah.
I was surprised that the farmer doesn't give you the biodome blueprint.
Well, I know you have to buy
I
that
find that
crap,
really
yeah.
weird, because it's like specific to the farming. You would think that would be the final one, it's like you get the biodome and that lets you then kind of start making your own farm, it would make a bit more sense, I think.
Cool.
If you got that as...
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Send.
Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt, guys.
Go ahead, man. Yeah, we're good.
That's right.
I'm looking at the exotics. I'm going through my system to see if I can find what Sim's looking for. Now, are you looking for the tall white thin one with the
No,
scroll?
this is like it's like the main. It's like just a ball, the main ball component.
Yeah.
It's the cockpit, and then it's got two little rotating sort of jets that when you land they kind of point
Gotcha.
down at the floor.
Yeah,
And,
like my exotic. Yep.
Yeah, I've got a white and gold version. I think. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I think it's actually, if you go onto my PlayStation, actually onto my username, it's like the background. But that's the one I'm looking for. It's that one. It's like just a white ball with the two jets. It's like the simplest exotic you can find,
Right.
but I think it's just the prettiest looking one in my eyes, kind of.
I gotcha.
Yeah. It's like a little smart car. I don't know why. It just really appeals to me.
Kind of cool.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Some people like the Rolls Royces. Some people like the,
Yeah.
some of the other models. They all got their own value and their uses. I think it's funny because a lot of people hate shuttles. And I'm not a big fan of most of them, but I've run into a couple that I was like, that's actually pretty cool. Not many, admittedly. but then
I've always
but I've
wanted
known
to be
people
able
who
to get the Sentinel ships. I really wish that they let you
Oh.
have the model of the Sentinel ship that comes after you when you're naughty. Like the triangular kind of. It looks like the stealth
Yeah.
fighter bomber a little bit, doesn't it? I think that's the best looking ship in the game.
really is. I couldn't
Yeah.
agree more. Ooh, I don't know about the best looking ship. Definitely one of them. I like the more modern style.
That's the
It's one of
exotics,
it is definitely one of the best looking ships in the game though. I've got a screenshot of me being chased all over hell by a couple of them. I've got some video too, but I got some really
Yeah.
close-up shots of them firing at me, and the photon cannons are like going right by my ship as they're caught in there. It's like one of my best, one of my only photos that actually we're really proud of. But really cool. Yeah, they're a sharp-looking ship for sure.
It would be nice if you if they put those in, but in different colours, and you'd be able to get something similar. Obviously not in the Sentinel colours, so that it sort of keeps those distinct. But if you just got them in like red, blue, white, maybe that would be awesome. Like, I'd love one of those.
Yeah, and if you could put decals.
Yeah, you could put like your own. That's what I was saying about the. I hope they put something like that in, that you can sort of join federations or guilds or tribes, whatever they're going to call them, and they'll, like, the owner of that tribe will be able to sort of make an emblem, and you'll be able to use that to sort of place on your buildings and stuff, just so that you can identify as being part of that federation or whatever.
I want like a dragon.
Even better if they can be customized.
Yeah.
Like, I think being able to change the colours of ships would be cool, but I don't like the idea of actually changing the parts, like the cockpits or the wings or any of that. I think that would take away from having a look for them, and the weight. I think because you get, it's quite a lot of elation when you finally get that one you've been waiting for an hour or whatever. It's like, yeah, I finally got it. You know what I mean? I think that's quite a cool thing. That's nice.
It'd be interesting to be able to have sort of both of those dynamics going on, where you have that you can only find this ship, but then there's some customizable elements as well that you can still put your own personal stamp on it.
Yeah.
Or your guild's, stamp on that without, sort of messing with like you were saying, the Easter egg sort of.
Yeah, it's got to be balanced. It's got to be balanced. Like, I think I don't see there being any problem with customizing fully, like the inside, kind of like the cockpit and stuff, being able to move all of that stuff around to give it a bit more of a sense of it being yours. But when it comes to kind of the external, how the ship looks, I think that needs to be as it is now, where you find that model. Maybe you'd be able to change the colour, like you said, and put decals on it, but the actual model of the ship, I think, should.
Right, the functioning bits, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with that. But there is something to that customization and shipbuilding aspect of it that could also really be cool. I don't know, but how would you, like you say, how would you balance that with?
It's how you balance it, yes. It is an awkward one, isn't it? It really is.
Kind of is, yeah.
Dark Lords in the chat says, I can talk you through the quad tray glitch with Gamma Root, and then there is a way to get a Sentinel ship, but I haven't tried it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh man, are you in? No, you're not in the Discord, are you, Dark Lord? Go ahead, guys. I just want to catch up on the chat.
Oh, you're alright, buddy. You're alright.
Yeah, I always, I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to when we focus all on one stream with a party chat where everybody can pile up on one stream. Oh, okay, he's not. Yeah, well, where everybody can take into the one stream, and we can get to chat, and that way, everybody will get to see the chat going, and we'll take turns catching the chat up while one of us is running the game on the stream.
Yeah, it would be cool. It definitely mean that
the person
playing will be able to pay a little bit more attention to what they're doing rather than kind of.
Honda Gamer is back in the chat, man. Welcome back, dude. Sweet. He says, "Hey, keep it up. I leave a like. You cool every day. I want to be best friends."
Is that
I'm
Honda?
YouTuber 8K.
Honda Gamer, yeah.
Yeah, love your work.
Honda, he came into my chat like 3 times yesterday with that exact message. It's crazy.
Sweet, man. I love having fans. I'm still kind of floored that people, can put up my country voice. in their ears.
Don't be silly.
Primal
it's not-
Haze,
it's not
the Sentinel
easy.
ship is from version 1.0, though, I think, yeah. Okay, cool, yeah.
I might have to start doing the safe reload thing because I haven't had this S-Class pop
I
up
would
yet,
do,
and
man.
I think I've
What
had
what I
that full
do is
rotation now.
on the trade stations is I'll wait through like 8 cycles of ships, scanning every one
Yeah.
of them, and if after about 8 I'm not getting no new ships coming in, because what happened is
Oh,
you scan
S-Class
them
20 million.
20 million. Oh, is that an exotic?
No, it's the hauler. An
Ooh,
S-Class hauler.
yeah, that's
20
a
million.
small
What's
one.
that?
Yeah, 20 million's the small. It probably ain't got but like
Yeah, I'm just
18, 20
intrigued to
slots.
see what the slots are like. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man! I see a lot of them son of a guns. The little small haulers. With
31.
yeah,
31 slot
that ain't
S-Class.
bad. That ain't bad.
It's not bad. It's got good stats as well. Whoa! Its
yeah.
damage is 19% bonus.
But it's probably-
shield is 57 and
it's-
hyperdrive is 31.
That ain't bad. It's
That's
probably
like
ugly
right
as the
at
day
the
is
top
long,
of it.
ain't it?
No, it's it's like Zane's red hauler with the his blue one, but instead of having the wings that go out to the side, this has got kind of like wings that go straight up and down.
Yeah. Cool.
That's really mad. Yeah, that's great. That's some really good stats on that bonus on the hauler. It's just a shame about the slots,
Yeah, I know.
and it's only got 4 tech as well. So yeah, no,
All right,
it's not
guys.
good. But
I believe we are ready to get into a base build. Let's go ahead and sort this out and get these pads cleaned up. Let's see.
What you got going on here,
dude,
Sword?
yeah, cool. I was right. With the exo pads or the exocraft pads, if you build them inside your base's restrictive area, when you delete them, they end up back in you get your inventory back for them.
Oh, yeah, you just tested that out. Cool.
Yeah, well, I built all 3 of mine inside because honestly, I was just knocking out these base missions and finishing them up before I got started making building a farm. And now that I got it done, I was deleting out my everything in my bases area because I'm gonna need pretty much all my complexity to. Well, actually, I'm gonna go find a freighter or a hauler before I do anything. But
check it
yeah,
out.
what you got?
Check it out. Primal Haze is here. It says the Sentinel ship is from version 1.0, though, I think.
Yeah,
And that sounds right,
cool.
actually.
Dang it.
I'd still like to see it. I'd still like to have it from whatever version.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm actually going to build this, I'm actually going to drop this Colossus Geobay outside the restriction just to get it off my complexity. And, let's see, let me step on out here, okay. Let's see.
what are you doing then? You seeding a new farm, Sword?
Oh, yeah. Well, see, that's why I claimed a base on this planet. Was because this was one of my original circuit board bases with my main account, but what I had done was I built 2 of them. I built 2 of them in the same week, and the freaking game with the online services didn't load this one properly. It did, like I had all the structure was up, but 8 out of the 9 biodomes did not have plants in them. And so what I done is when I moved to the hub, I knew I was going to have to rebuild it anyway. And I said, well, heck, let me just multitask. I'll use that planet because I already got everything set up and everything marked with my main save as far as the portal address and the location of the base and stuff. So what I done was just claim that base and overrid it with my new account, just to clear it out off the books, because it's actually Circuit Topolis that's in the wiki for the.
Oh, that's lucky. I was going to visit that earlier.
Yeah, good thing I told you. Yeah, because it actually has nothing in it right now. Let's see. If you place them
Okay.
outside the range of the base and you delete while in the base, you can delete and get the. Oh, cool. So if you place them outside the range of the base, but if you're in the base's build area and delete them, you'll get the items back too. Okay, good to know,
That's
dude.
awesome, yeah.
Shoot, yeah. 'Cause
Saves you having to go and buy more dynamic resonators all the time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool.
Which, I mean, like I said, honestly, where it would come in handy, getting the items back, is like if you're doing like me and storing your rare material stuff inside of them, and you're just dumping materials inside of them. You know, if you claim another base or move along and you ain't built an exocraft pad, you can actually just dump all that. You know, you can just create a pad real quick and pull whatever rare item that you need out, like the neutrino modules and vortex cubes and stuff.
Essentially, just use it as
Yeah, just a mobile
a
storage.
deletable,
Yeah.
base, yeah.
'Cause
Container even. So.
yeah, man. Because I rarely ever use a freaking Colossus for anything other than just storage. Okay, I gotta go find a freaking holler. I'm gonna go. Let's see, what have I got as far as warp cells? Can I craft some more? No, I need thamium. Okay, let's find I'm gonna go to a high supply system and warp because I got 2 warps left, I think. I'm probably gonna come out there and visit you real quick, Semtex. You at the trade station still?
I am, mate. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to, as soon as I get my butt organized to where I'm at.
Pardon me.
Semtex is there. You are. Is that you? No, I don't think that's you. What? Have you named your system yet?
Yeah, it should be Semtex LE. I think CH.
No, it ain't showing yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. All right, sweet. Oh, okay. Now
Do I need to reload?
No, you're good. It's probably because I haven't reloaded or done anything, updated anything with mine. It may when I warp in, it may pull your system name up on it. We'll find out when I come out of this load screen. This very beautiful load screen. Thank you, Sean Murray. No, it didn't.
Thank you, O Lord and Master Murray.
That's right. It didn't reload it, but cool. You got the trade station marked for me, so sweet.
Oh, it's cool. It pulled it up, did it?
Do what?
Did it work? Did it pull it up?
No, it's still reading the same. Yeah, it sucks. What you may end up doing as a last ditch is check your network settings when you're off stream. Like when you're in the stream, stay on the game. Go out and check your network settings and pop back and see if you have the online services active. And if they are active, go to your farm and delete a piece and replace it, and then save it, and then save your progress and back out the game. And that should kick an update for your base or for your system.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Hey,
man,
I think I may have found your ship.
Yeah?
See? Yeah, well, it depends on would you be willing to take it in a white? It does have the 2 turbo, 1 on each side, nothing in front, not even a small horn thing that they usually mount that lance to. That's not even there. It's just like 2 little holes in the front. The back though has like the it does have the beak where it opens up for the jet in the back.
That's the one I'm looking for. That's exactly the one I'm looking for.
Okay, that's what I've got.
Cool. Are you up near where we are then? In the...
Oh, no, I'm quite a bit away.
Yeah.
I'm
in the Delta Quadrant.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Cause see, right now he just claimed a base and built a farm, and it's not uploading properly. So as soon as he claims another base, that farm may get gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a lot of the reason I haven't been doing any base seeding with my other 2 accounts.
I'll tear a farm down, put it back up in a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
If I see something I want.
Well, no, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like if the base was saved, so like when you claimed another base in another area, and the base stayed on the server for everybody else to use, But what'll happen
Yeah.
is that base will get that base will get gone off the server, or it never existed on the server. So when he comes back and claims another base in another system, it's more or less like he
Right.
built that farm for no reason. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
What are you? Hang on a second. I gotta get yelled at.
Everyone has to. One time or another.
Come on, S-Class, you can land now. It's been a
Well,
long
hey, man.
time.
I've got it marked down. I know exactly where it is. If you ever want to come get it and you get everything locked in and
That's awesome,
want to
yeah.
make a road trip, I've got it here for you.
I'm
That's
back.
awesome, man. Thank you. That's bad. Hey.
It did mute out, didn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we heard every word, dude.
I know. That's
Gotta tell you, I'm a little appalled and a little shocked.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, oh, trust me. No, that wasn't a bad one. No, what happens? We got some outside cats, and when I because I was doing the pressure hosing on my vinyl, I had her pick up all their food bowls and water bowls and stuff, so I could pressure hose the back porch or the deck whenever I was doing it. And I
Yeah.
got done, man. I put everything up and got all my stuff picked up and cleaned up, and man, I come in and hit the freaking shower and called it So it's time to get on the stream, man. I'm tired of this mess. And yeah, and that was like what 2.5 hours ago. So yeah, 2.5, 3 hours ago. And she was like, "You didn't put their water and food back out?" And I'm like, "No." Cat maintenance is your job. But the look I got when she walked in here, I figured it was going to be colorful and interesting.
Do you see the beacon for my base then? Do you see
That I ain't. No, see that's you. Let's see. I don't see the beacon for your base, dude. I'll tell you what. Let me
I've put a beacon down at the portal actually, not
at the
the
portal.
base.
Okay.
I've only put one down at the portal, yeah.
Oh, dude, put one at your base. No kidding. Cause
Do I need to put a comm station or just a one
Put-
beacon
put
at
a-
the portal and then
put
one
a
beacon
comm
at
station?
the base?
put a comm station outside your build area and a beacon
Okay.
inside your build area. Because what'll happen is if a beacon's inside your build area, it'll show up to everybody, and the comm ball outside of your build area will show up to people that land on the planet if the servers are up and
Okay.
running correctly. But what reason I say build a beacon inside your base restrictive area on the planet is like if a player warps into this system looking for a new base or something, that beacon will pop up when the servers are up and running correctly, and
Yeah.
they'll know from space that there's a
Someone's
habited
already on that
base.
planet,
Yeah,
I think, yeah.
yeah, and I'm telling you, man, if people would do that more often, it would save a lot of heartache on overwrites. Because a lot of
Yeah.
people, a lot of the overwrites that happen in this game are unintentional overwrites.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced somebody maliciously overwriting bases. But yeah, I mean,
well, no, there's been several examples of
oh
that,
yeah, there's
but
people that
it's-
have.
you
I'm
know.
just saying. I'm just saying in
That's
my
our whole-
experience.
the whole- Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, people just aren't that big of a jerk in this particular game. At least not up to this
Yes.
point.
Yes.
We're gonna have a lot of people coming out of the woodwork that may have been concealing that PvP heart, for lack
Yeah,
of a better
dude.
word,
I am not.
that's gonna be coming out and
Oh,
Go
never
ahead.
mind. You don't have one at the base, do you? Okay.
No.
Yeah, your beacon
I'll
at
go do that
the
now,
portal
actually.
won't show up to me.
Hey Dylan, you alright? Hang on a second, guys.
Okay.
oh man, I'm going through my systems, Sword. Going through my systems now because you got me curious about what ships I have.
Nice.
And I'm just finding all these ships that I want. And if I just had more storage, a couple more freighters.
I'm telling you,
There's
man.
too many I want. No,
It's-
not enough room for them all.
I know. I like I said, man. I do all haulers, man. That's just I build.
Well, that's what I got in my freighter. I got one exotic. That's my one nod to, and I use it once in a while. The other 5 are 4 max out S class haulers in my my runaround Explorer. You got to have them for storage, man. If you're going to do anything.
Heck yeah. Heck
So
yeah.
you need almost one freighter just dedicated for storage, and then I'd like to have another freighter just dedicated for like vanity ship shit. You know,
Yeah.
it'd be nice to have one freighter dedicated to every class.
Oh, dude. Yeah, if you could own more ships, that would be awesome.
More freighters, like I have a whole
Yeah.
system that's nothing but a shipyard for freighters.
Oh, heck yeah, man. That would be awesome. But yeah.
Braddock's used freighters in custom
Yeah.
builds.
Which then again, that too, and like be something that you could do as like an economic thing was like, you know, like do a hauler and like build the wheels off of it and then turn around and sell it to another player.
Hey.
What's up, buddy? Hey, dude, you got a
Yeah,
traveler
would be
at this
good.
station. Not counting me.
Not for me.
Do it? No, like I said, the right here, the NPC beside the trade terminal I'm at is a traveler.
This one. Yeah, for me it's a Viking cadet
Yeah.
Cowdaza.
All right.
So yeah, I found one earlier, and its name was Traveller Babe.
Babe.
The name was actually
Nice.
Babe. Yeah, I took a screenshot to put it up on the Amino.
We
I'd
had
be like,
a
this.
we had a thing in the Amino hub Amino. They were doing like posting up weird names of travelers. They had some pretty interesting ones, man. Yeah. All right. So I'm actually going to warp out of here and go check out some more systems and see if I can find some really cool looking hauler designs.
Okay.
So I just come up here so I can grab some thamium and load up on some
Okay,
warp
sure.
cells real quick.
Hey, Sword, are you mobile? Can you warp around or no? Are you locked to your build too, or?
Not really, cause I mean I'm going to build this circuit board for them. I kind of want to get it built quick because it's actually up in the wiki as a base you can visit. So I kind of want to get it up today. But no, I'm actually all I got is the like signal booster sitting at the base right now. It's just the default building at the moment. But I was getting ready to go find that. You had a good idea because I actually was thinking about jumping over to the Amino hub real quick in their area because they got that white hauler that I got on both my other accounts and going and grabbing it up. But no, I think honestly because I want to try to document some ships in the hub too and start working on that wiki because it is poorly undermanned right now because I think we got like maybe 6 ships and most of them are like exotics. They have found a squid. Oh dude, yeah, cool, Simtech.
I know.
You're
I'm
up.
a little
You're
jealous.
up. The system name's up on mine now since I've worked there.
Awesome.
Cool,
Awesome.
yeah. Yeah, Simtex UKLECH. Nice.
Yeah, as soon as I want to put it up really. I'd like get all the information up so people can use it. Like I'll live at it for a minute, kind of thing, until I got myself up a bit. Because I want to sort of get an S-class freighter and get my tech BPs all sorted over the next few days, sort of thing. Like just ooh, what was that? Whatever that was sounded amazing, but it wasn't the S-Class.
Yeah, I sort of forget that you have everything at your fingertips over there at the Amino hub there, so
Oh, I know, dude. Man, I'm telling you, dude.
I get used to helping everybody else, and then I'm talking to you, and it's like, oh, who the hell am I?
Now, where is your database on like a Reddit
It's
wiki?
Gamepedia.
Gamepedia.
It's Gamepedia.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
It's Reddit.
Yeah.
It's all Reddit based, and then they go by all the Federation stuff. If you want to be
Oh,
legit,
dude, I bet that was a bear to set up.
It was a bear to learn how to edit and everything, and learn how to do that. Once I got the bare bones of it down, it actually became pretty fun.
Dude.
Sort
How
of
many
plugging
members
all
you got
my
over there at
discoveries.
Epic?
Right now we got 8 active.
Oh, okay.
Well, about 4 active, and then 2 semi-active, and 2 sort of just accounts that are. I'm trying to get the people to log back in still.
Yeah.
But they're friends of mine, and it's me, my wife, and then another one of the founders, and then Into the Door. I'm sure you've seen like him around a little bit on. He's like helps pretty much everybody out.
Okay,
One of the
cool.
big movers and shakers. But
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing reloads. I think.
Yeah.
It's just not happening.
Yeah, dude, man, ain't no shame in reloads, man. If you can't pull that crap on the first, after the first 8 cycles, because like I said, what I'll do is I'll get on top of the trade station and scan every ship and watch through like 6 to 8 cycles, and after 8, if nothing new flies in, like, because when you scan it, if it's something that you haven't scanned, it'll have the scanner where it would actually take longer to scan it. But once you have them scan it, like as soon as you hit the scanner, it pops up the information automatically.
You see it straight away. Yeah.
Yeah, so that way you know which ones are new ships and which ones aren't. And if you do it like that, then okay, crap, that's an empty planet. Shoot. But if you do it like that, then you can kind of keep track of any new RNG ships coming in or a new cycle.
Yeah.
And that's usually how I tell, if I'm needing to reload. Because if I run through 8 cycles and nothing is spawned new in that trade terminal, yeah, I'll reload.
Oddly, that Traveller has just popped out, and it is Traveller Babe again.
Ah, nice.
Check that. It is actually Traveller Babe.
Traveller Babe. Semtech's girlfriend on the side. Yeah, Slade, dude, I'm telling you, dude, I mean, don't get me wrong, I got a buttload of stuff I got to get done after next, because if it resets all these farms, I've already got obligations that I plan to rebuild, like 8 of them, like 2 of the big 3s, each in both hubs. But once that's done, heck, I might shoot over to your hub and drop a few farms, man.
Oh, I'm done with it.
You'd be
Yes,
welcome.
I'm
Come
done with it
come
today.
check out some of our builds. You have a creative account, don't you?
Oh, it's in creative?
No. But I'm asking if you have a creative account. We have some interesting builds over there. The pirate
cool.
ship that Boyd built us.
I actually I
is
seen like one of the times that, like, when he built that, the first or second time, I was actually watching his stream as he was building that.
Oh, really?
Because he streamed the build. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I hadn't seen. I hadn't been watching anyone stream at that point. I was just, kind of reacting
Heck yeah,
to everything.
man. He actually's got that streamed. I mean, I don't know if he streamed the entire build, because Boyd's one of them guys, man. He don't do like 4 or 5 hour streams. I mean, when he jumps on and does a stream, he'll do like 30, 45 minutes or something, and then he's gone. But from the sound of his streams, he's got his hands full.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
true.
a busy man. He got his hand full with some youngins, but shoot, yeah, man. Every time I see him streaming, I always pop in, even if it's a game I don't play. Just pop in and say hey on his, because he's top notch guy, man. He's real cool.
Yeah, I bet we've been talking to him for a little while. It was funny to log in and see him, hear his voice on the, before I'd even looked at the stream. I turned on the headset.
Yeah.
And I heard him talking. I was like, God, I know that's got to be Boyd. He's got that distinctive.
Oh God, yeah, man.
Voice
the
of his. Yeah. And
Love
it just
it,
makes
man.
me smile every time. Yeah.
Shoot, yeah. Oh my
But he's a
goodness.
good dude.
I think the only video I didn't like was when he got that T-shirt. He pulled that T-shirt out and showed it off, and man, and I knew it was coming, man. I knew it was coming. Oh God, he's getting ready to yank his shirt off, man.
No, he's not. No. Oh, you did it.
It's like watching
I
a
know.
car wreck, man. you need to
You
look
can
away,
look
but you
away.
can't.
Oh no, that's just wrong. Yeah, I felt the same way about that, but I was shaking my damn head coming.
They was like, "Dang you, Slade Braddock!"
I was laughing. Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Oh man, good
Crazy
times,
stuff.
good times. Only on No Man's Sky you'll find. Yeah, man. I ain't kidding you, dude. I've had more fun in the last couple weeks streaming than I've had in a long time. I mean, even in like outside of gaming, I've had a blast, man.
Yeah, me too.
Freaking
It's
Simtex, man. He's
I think
like
it's
good.
I think it's directly. Yeah. I don't want to interrupt that because that's smooth right there. It's been a good hanging out with both you guys.
Oh,
the
dude,
last
yeah,
few-
man.
Last few streams, and so I've been waiting for you to log in, and then I can jump on. And my wife's she's walking, shaking her head. She's a gamer too. Just like,
Hey, tell her to get on the channel, jump on the stream. Y'all got two
Yeah,
I told
PlayStations?
her. Well, no, I started setting up. I was like I was telling you earlier. I started setting up just to see, what it all entailed. If I could even, powered enough to run it, or what's all involved in it.
Oh, dude,
And,
man, I was streaming off
she
a
was
freaking Wi-Fi hotspot, dude. It's not, you know what I'm saying? If you're
Not
getting
too
like
bad. I can't run share play through the PlayStation, and I don't have the Wi-Fi for that. But this is different from what I'm understanding, so it doesn't require the upload speed and whatnot to do
well,
like
like
what
It's the
share play.
upload speed that's the most important, to be honest
Yeah,
with you, when it
yeah.
comes to streaming. You want to anything over 3.5 up is usually adequate. So as long as when you do your network test, it's only like an estimate. But if it shows it's more than 3.5 up, you should be good to run it with the highest settings for sharing. So 720p, 60 frames per second.
yeah,
You've
and
got a standard
and when I was
PS4
running
or
on the
1080p 60 frames per second on the PS4 Pro.
when I was running
Send a
on
regular-
the Wi-Fi hotspot, what I would do is because there's like a low regular, and high resolution 720 in your broadcast menu, and I always run it on the low, and I ain't had nobody complain about the graphics or the quality of the stream, but I always run it on the low, and I don't think I don't recall if I've ever buffered streaming. The only problem I had was like last Friday night, and I think that was more of a PlayStation Network problem than it was a streaming problem.
Kind of went down, didn't it, quickly for a bit? That was
Yeah.
when it kicked me out, and I had to reset everything. And that was weird.
Heck yeah. Well, I had a hard time when we done the glyph path. I finally, after like the third restart, I just said, whatever. I'll just send them a Simtex, man. Say, tune in Simtex channel. Well, I'll be over there.
I told you.
I'm almost at a bit of a milestone on the channel. I think I'm like 8 subscribers away from 200. I think, which is
Sweet.
crazy. Yeah, that's mad.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. This right here is a waste of an S-Class. It's a freaking S-Class shuttle.
Yeah.
I see these things almost every time I hit a trade station, but I gotta look at them. Check this. It's 23 slots. It's got 19 on the damage, 17 on the shield, and 17 on the hyperdrive.
Oh, crikey.
And
That is
6
the
tech.
most elite. That's the most elite mediocre ship you'll ever buy.
Oh, I know, dude.
That's true.
You ever won't buy.
It's a elitist jalopy.
Yeah. That's what you call a turbocharged Pinto.
That's it. That's it. Drop that big block, or drop that small block in the Pinto, baby.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot more chrome ships. Y'all notice that? Like,
yeah, I've noticed that. There's been
like
a
the
lot
chrome
of that,
colored?
the chrome color, yeah. It's weird. I don't know what's. The gold seems to be popping out less.
Yeah, I haven't seen a gold one in a while.
Cool. This S-Class does not want to come in.
I know, man. I don't know what.
It's
I think a
exciting.
lot of it's the server too, with the issues with the server. Because man, I have noticed, honestly, about heck, it's probably been 3-4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks ago. It started getting the S classes dried up in the haulers. I mean, I find S classes all kinds of other crazy junk, but like the max slot haulers, I mean, I'd see one a night when I was playing, but now it's like, ugh.
It's probably just because you're looking for one as well, though. That's the thing. And whenever you're looking for something
yeah.
specific in No Man's Sky, you never get it. It's always
Yeah.
It always eludes
Yeah,
you
No
for
Man's
ages
Sky
just
Karma.
'cause it wants to. Yeah.
Which I mean, I've been in systems, dude, like high economy systems, and I land, and it might be A's or B's, but you see the large haulers just dropping like flies. I mean, I had like 4 of them on the pad at one time. It might have been C's and B's, but and then I was in a system in the Amino hub that it was an extreme sentinel planet, but it had 3 versions of the max slot hauler.
That's bad.
Yeah, man. But I tell you what, guys. Hey, y'all hold down the stream a few minutes. I'm going to have to run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Cool, buddy.
Right.
Come on, Exotic, where are you? Come to me.
Just been going through my systems here in the Gamepedia wiki, seeing how many. Because I don't know. I don't really have like a tally of everything I've done. I've just been going along, throwing stuff in there. But now,
Oh, okay.
now I'm trying to just kind of revisit and go back through a little bit and see like how many exotics I have logged. And I don't have anything really. Like I said, except for what's on the wiki itself, I don't have any personal records of what I've got.
Yeah. I've taken screenshots of all the ones on my main account that I managed to find and stuff like that and purchased, but I never took a record because I wasn't, it was only since I've kind of been introduced, meeting up with Sword and stuff, where I've really even kind of known about the hubs and everything. I'm completely new to all the kind of playing No Man's Sky with other people. I've just played it on my own since the beginning. I didn't really know people were getting together or anything, really. Not properly. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was news to me. It was kind of an enlightening experience. I largely like you. I was just a solo player, really enjoying the game. I knew there were other people out there, like myself, because if I had a question, I'd log on to Google and try to find the answers, and I was noticing that like 80% of the time it was directing me to Reddit, this app called Reddit, which I'd not been familiar with up to that point, and so eventually I just said, well, I might as well get the app, and became aware of not just a community, but communities of communities, and
Yeah.
wow, it was really eye-opening, and the gradual shift from solo artist to community, not only member, but made me want to establish my own community and then start documenting all of my own stuff onto a server of some kind that would work with me and help me with all that, and so it took me on a journey of learning different apps and different like YouTube and how to stream and how to take pictures and move data around from my tablet to all these things that I may never otherwise have learned or been involved with or interested in, that now I'm somewhat
sort of forces
proficient.
your hand because of your interest in it, and that you have to learn these things if you want to kind of benefit from them. It's quite
Precisely,
cool, actually, in a way.
It really is, and I'm a 50-year-old man. I don't have a lot. My body's getting shot like right now, and both my shoulders are gone. I still work 40 hours a week and everything, but now I'm doing things more with my brain than whereas I used to use my body and my physical skill set much more.
Yeah.
And so it's good for me to sort of exercise the cerebral part of life.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's cool. It's amazing, really. Games can open up loads of different avenues. It's meeting people, and yeah, it's insane, really.
Yeah, and it's not just in meeting the people too, because this brings together a demographic that's pretty exclusive, really, for and quite different than the rest of gaming, at least in my experience. I've been on PvP servers and things like that, and played games where you could play co-op or player versus player. When you get into the public chats and stuff like that, it's such a mixed bag in through the PlayStation or through Xbox Live.
Yeah.
of what you're going to get. It's so random, and you run into people with their kids screaming in the background. I mean, people cussing and swearing, and you never know. You're constantly, it's like a revolving door in the chat rooms. You never,
Yeah.
and it takes a long time to sort of develop a base of people that you recognize that are safe. That with the communities of No Man's Sky, what I've noticed is that it's a demographic of almost exclusively mature, moderately to highly intelligent.
I bring that average down.
Well, yeah, me too. But it's there's others that help bring that back up, and it works out pretty well. You're almost immediately on level ground with so many other people.
Yeah. I think the game definitely appeals to a certain, like it has definitely got a type of person that it seems to attract, and once they've been attracted, it's like a magnet, like won't let them go kind of thing. It is strange. This game is, yeah. I've met so many cool people through it as well. It's mad.
That too, and like just I've noticed a lot of people have different play styles. Like, like me, I can like really throw down grinding a lot. But I've met people that can just jump on creative and walk around the planet and not do nothing but look around at the scenery for 30 minutes, shut the game off, and not play again until next week, and be just as intent and avid about the game being great as anybody else.
Yeah.
It fills that need for them. It scratches that itch, whatever it might be. It just does it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't knocking none of it. I mean, like I said, I was there at one point where this was like where I would come to wind down at the end of the day. I'd jump on and just go, park my ship somewhere and go walk and explore and collect resources and see what I could see. It's soothing. But
yeah,
chill.
I really like the exploring side of the game. That was probably the thing that got me into it the most initially, to be honest with you, was like finding cool planets and just wandering around and finding crazy stuff. And I don't know. I think like a lot of people that play this have actually got a lot of imagination, where a lot of other games is kind of like you're spoon-fed everything. Whereas with this, if you've got a bit of an imagination, it like enhances the whole experience, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I understand though at the same time that not everyone's got an imagination, and a lot of people do need to kind of be told everything, or like have mechanics where the game literally tells you everything before it lets you kind of go off and do whatever. I kind of like that about this, that it makes you think a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, it attracts that special sort of person that also that appeals to. That you like say you share that immediately, because anyone else is not going to stick around or sit still long enough. If they haven't shot anybody in the first 20 minutes of gameplay, they're gone.
Yeah.
The only people that are left are the ones that have some modicum of patience and curiosity, about them.
Yeah, an actual like kind of an exploring mentality kind of thing.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it is weird. It's cool though. So like, I think the whole community is like just really unique. I've never been in a gaming community that's been anywhere near as positive. Usually they get quite toxic and you get kind of sides, but in this it doesn't seem to be the case at all. It just seems to be, everyone I meet seems positive. No one seems to be negative or have any kind of malice or anything like that. Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Heck yeah. Well, I mean, you get the occasional troll every now and again, but they're not part of the community. They're just people trolling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to get that
the
whatever
thing
game
with
you
trolls
play.
as well. It's only because they like it's kind of jealousy as well, like that it comes from in a weird way.
Well,
I think.
I think I got a lot closer on the head yesterday about the virginity comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get past that stage of life, you kind of quit worrying about what happens on a video game and like enjoy life on Friday nights. But if you're up trolling on Friday night, you ain't got a lot going on for you.
Yeah.
No. You you almost want to entertain them just so they feel better about something like that. But you don't have enough time with that.
I'll be honest with you, dude. Now, like I said, I talked a little bit about that game I used to play on my cell phone, several years back. I got a lot of friends, that I play with on that game, but like, it had like an open world chat to where like you post something and everybody on that game on that server seen the message, in real time.
Oh, like a text chat thing.
Yeah, it just had a world chat scroll, and dude, just the amount of trash talking that we done in that game, it was sick, dude. I mean, like, the object of the game was like to catch somebody offline because it was real-time attacks. Like, if somebody attacked your city and you were offline, they could eventually, after they had taken a beating on killing your defenses off, you could actually...
Sorry,
go ahead, buddy, go ahead.
Stuart's just put in the chat here that No Man's Sky players will happily support the underdog in the face of fierce criticism. I think you're absolutely right there. I think every No Man's Sky player is kind of always roots for the underdog. Even if we don't always really, we're kind of like, I kind of like that, because it's like, I think it just appeals to people who like this game's nature.
Oh,
People
I agree.
It tends to appeal to. Yeah, definitely. Couldn't agree with you more there, Stuart, really. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to...
Oh, no, you're good, bro. Anytime somebody pops in the chat, just... But yeah, just the aspect of that game was, the goal was trying to, let's see, I got a new one in the chat, Dumb Species 8. I think it has to do with the age of the player base, lots of, Oh yeah, dude, I'm telling you,
right,
our player base
right
is like, in the younger to, around 25 to 38, whatnot. We have a lot of older people.
I'd say like I very rarely meet young, like, people under the age of 25 that are into have any interest in the game. I could be wrong, but in my experience anyway, most of the people I've met have sort of been late 20s, mid 30s or older.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean, that seems to be the kind of
Every now
38.
Every now and again, I'll pull up a YouTube channel where they're streaming the game, and it'll be some kid doing it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, okay, have a nice day.
Thumbs up, like, hello,
hey guys,
enjoy the game, like,
good job. Okay, that's all you had to say. Yes, son, what do you need? Okay. Yeah, I'll probably have to jump off here soon, guys. I actually got a dinner here in about half an hour.
Bro.
Oh, I'm gonna play until I have to, but
No.
Oh, that was phase 1 of the butt chewing. I wait till I'm like at least DEFCON 4 or 5 before. Yeah, man. Yeah, oh no, it was DEFCON 5, man. When it gets to DEFCON 2, that's when I was like, I gotta go. If you ever see the stream end abruptly, it probably wasn't my Wi-Fi. It was probably I pushed my luck just a hair bit too long.
Yeah. Well, like we were saying yesterday, man, the truth of it is, if you've got a happy wife, you've got a happy life.
That's right. There's no Dom Species 8 said peeps who had a Miga C64. And then Dark Lord said, where is Roku AH? I don't get that one, but no, man. I mean, this does attract to like a certain mindset, but then again, people in this age group that really enjoy the game were like people that grew up on the early sci-fi. That when it wasn't, like
with
sci-fi
E.T.
now,
and,
you kind of look at it and say, well, yeah. That could happen, they could have that, or we're working on that currently. But like when Star Trek first came out in the 70s, man, and when they had that little flip open communicator, dude, there was nothing like that existing as technology. And
iPads.
And now, even like my version, when the next generation come out, dude, they had the little tablets and the touch screens and stuff like that, and I'm like, Yeah, that's sci-fi, man. They don't have that stuff. And then, like, boom, 5 years later, here we start getting touchscreen technology. And, you know,
Yeah.
it's wild, but, you know.
I would say that's probably some of my early favourite early childhood films were kind of like what I would say are kind of pure sci-fi, like E.T., The
Yeah.
Navigator. What was the other one where it had the 3 kids and there was like the bubble? And they made it a fairground ride thing. Oh, what was that? That was amazing.
Dude, I know what you was
film.
talking about, too. I was thinking about that game the other day.
Explorers? Was it Explorers or something like that?
Who was it?
Oh. But yeah, because they make it out of like, it's like a spinny
Yeah.
little car. And it
Yeah,
had
they
the,
build
I think
it.
the kid
Yeah.
was like Face in the Goonies or something like that. One
Yeah,
of the guys
yeah.
looked like, and he was the one that had, he was like the strong one out of the 3 of them kind of thing.
Heck yeah, I can't
And
remember
then
the
you
name
had
of
the
that
little
either.
skinny guy. Was that Ethan Hawke? The main character? As the young
Dude,
kid?
I couldn't tell you. It's been so long since I've seen that
it's all
frickin'
flooding
movie,
into
dude.
my mind. Do you remember?
Yes, they come out
flew
like,
off into,
early
They were
90s.
like, yeah, they were flying it around, and it was actually like the aliens had put the
Yeah.
bubble here, and
Yeah.
they took control of it and took it up, and it was the 2 young kids that were the alien. They were like young children aliens, and they'd stolen their dad's spaceship. And Dad and Mum came
Yeah.
in later on, and they were like really huge, and they're telling them off and everything. It
Oh,
was
dude.
such a good film, like.
I was thinking about
have
that
to
movie
watch
the other
that
day, and
later.
I couldn't remember what it was. Shoot, yeah, dude.
I'm sure it's something like the Explorers or something.
I
like
believe
that.
that's what it was.
Yeah, such a good film. But all of that stuff, I think that's what sparked my love of sci-fi.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, all of those kind of really innocent. I don't know. I think films are different now. I think films had a power when we were younger.
Yeah,
that they just
well,
don't have
they,
now.
I
in a
mean,
way.
you know, back in our days, you know, they didn't have to throw so much violence and nudity and adult content in it to make it appealing.
enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah. See now, you know, they've gotten to a point to where that film had it, so we gotta have it, you know, and it just keeps expounding on each other. That, you know, some of these shows. I was telling somebody the other day. Me and my wife actually watched a series. Commander Argo's in the chat. Hey, buddy, welcome to the stream.
Hey.
But yeah, I was telling her. We got Slade Braddock in the chat, and we got in the voice chat, and we got Simtech streaming on his channel as well in the chat. And if is Slade, are you streaming or are you just hanging out?
No, I'm not about to subject anybody to that yet. I'm just going to help you guys out a little bit. I think I better learn from the better versed and maybe get good at helping first, and then
Oh
then maybe I'll
Lord,
be
man!
ready.
See, most people look at my stream and say, "Well, crap, if he can do it," and jump right in.
Well, that's what gave me the idea.
I know,
I'm not going to
right?
lie.
Heck yeah, if Sora can figure it out, I can do it. I got this. Hold my beer. But no, I was talking to a fellow the other day about some shows that came on cable that me and my wife used to watch, or we got to watch. Yeah, Dark Lord said Escape to Witch Mountain. That was a good one.
There it is. I think that's it.
Nice. You got your exotic now.
I
But
think
they-
so. It's just got to be the right slots. I don't know what the slots are yet.
Yeah, that's gonna suck if that thing's 15 slots. You've been sitting
That's
there
it,
the whole
though.
time on
I
it.
can see it there. It's flying round in a circle. It's got to land.
Commander
Ooh,
Argo
I'm
said,
excited now.
watch Space 1999.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Check it. I'm not going to say anything about it at all. Just check
Okay,
it out.
cool,
It's
cool. But yeah, we started watching some of these because I'll binge watch a series after it goes off because I don't try to catch a lot of it because of my time limit and stuff.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, 15 slot, I take it.
16.
Yeah, that was the same one I seen yesterday, man. It almost make you puke a little bit in your mouth when you see some crap like that.
Oh, it is beautiful, Stuart. You're absolutely right.
Oh,
This is the
man.
one I've been waiting on this platform for about an hour and a half now.
But there was a series that came
Maybe
on. I
it's
think
just
it was
good.
A&E put it on, or it might have been History Channel. But it was called Spartacus, and it was like 4 seasons. They done a season, and then the guy had some health problems, so they had to replace him. So they done like a prequel series, and then 2 more after that. once they got it situated. But man, the content, like the history and the content of the game was awesome. But it was like every fragging episode, somebody was doing some sexual stuff, you know. And it got to like, you know, you turn it on and 5 minutes into the show, man, you couldn't watch it around kids, you know. But like I said, it had an awesome show, had good content and good characters, man. But like I said, it was just had so much nudity and crap in it. Kind of like the Game of Thrones, man. I love Game of Thrones. I mean, like, really love Game of Thrones. But it's just like I said, man. Every episode's gotta have some kind of like pretty.
I'm gonna take it anyway,
blatant
even
nudity.
though it's 16.
Oh no!
Just so I can,
Seriously,
yeah,
dude.
Just for the time being, just to have like something to potch around.
You know what's gonna happen?
Spaceballs.
You're gonna
The
get
next
that
one is
thing,
gonna-
and it's and you're gonna buy that thing and come back to get some resources one day, and the 20 slot's gonna
The
pop
20's
in
gonna
on you.
be there.
And,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be like the day you just get done upgrading something. Like if you're gonna do
Well,
all your upgrades.
I swapped it in for a like a shuttle that cost
Yeah,
me less
yeah.
than $1 million. You know. So
Oh, yeah,
like,
you're not
at
hurt.
the moment, just to potch around in, it's okay. It's just.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the movement and everything is so
Yeah.
much. Oh, I actually feel like I'm flying rather than.
Crap.
Oh, that's amazing. I like it.
Now
Yeah,
you got me.
yeah,
now
I
you
don't
got me
mind.
wanting one, dude.
Oh, that's so much smoother. Honestly, that really is.
12
So
mil is
much
a 20
nicer.
slot. Dark Lord said.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they're
12 mil
cheap.
for
I
20
mean, they're
slot.
cheap, man. I mean, as far as like exotics go, I mean, that's some of the cheaper ships in the game for the stats that you get. But dude, I seriously, I can't get over the slots on them things. Because I'm one that likes to throw a lot of tech into a ship and have it like to
Yeah.
its maximum potential. And dude, I can't even put all the upgrades I want in one. 'Cause Lord, I think I'd burn up 20 slots in upgrades in a hauler.
I don't mind. See, I had the on my main account, my little white S class, like this one without the back tail. That's my main ship. Like I do all my fighting, everything in that.
Yeah.
And it's a beast. It destroys
Oh,
everything,
yeah.
and I hardly ever take any damage at all. It's insane.
Heck yeah. Cool.
I don't mind
okay.
because I don't really need the slots when I'm sort of doing stuff like that or hopping from one place to another to just to actually explore.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I use this shit for. And then usually if I've got haulers, they're just in my freighter so that when I'm sort of farming, I
Mobile
bring
storage.
them down to fill all the slots to take it to to a trade station or a space station or something. I never really fly them round. I always fly the exotic just because I find it so much more nimble. I just feel like
Okay.
I've got so much more control over it.
All right,
Dunno,
Commander
maybe I'm
Argo, we'll
wrong.
see you when you come back on, buddy. He said he got to reboot his
Bye,
Windows
buddy.
update.
Catch you
He'll,
soon.
he'll be right back.
Oh, that's nice. I feel like I'm almost starting to get there now on this new save.
I was starting to, dude. You're pretty dang close to being there. What are you talking about?
Wow, yeah. We're the same though. We're like, I think we're both completionists a little bit. We want to have like get to
Oh,
the
heck
point
yeah.
where we have all of the BPs and you've got all the ability to do whatever it is you need to do. You know.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh, I know this game is bad for that too. Like if you like really
Vortex.
got to get something done or got to complete what your task you're doing, yeah, it's a tough game to play some days. You'd be like Simtex and stream for like 15 hours and fight and sleep to stay awake to finish a base.
Oh, I just could. I can't leave something like unfinished.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me. I wouldn't be. I literally would have gone to bed, and I would have watched put some videos on YouTube, and then I would have sort of just sat there, sort of twiddling my thumbs, not being able to sleep because it would have just been getting to me. That I
You'd have been
haven't
back in
finished
there.
it. Yeah, I would have had to come
Oh,
back on
yeah.
anyway, so I might as well just do it and then go and get some sleep.
Gotcha.
OCD is worst. Really
Completely
bad.
understandable. Alright guys, that was, let's see how many nanite clusters I pulled. Oh dang, sweet. Let's send these over to Hackman. That's 1800.
It's a nice looking multi-tool. It's a shame it's a terrible class. That's nice, like purple and green. Huh. I like that.
Yeah, that's why I like killing time at trade stations when I'm hunting ships and watching see what's coming in. And I honestly, I ain't seen a freaking max slot hauler or like a big, large hauler class since I've been since I come over to your station, dude. I mean, I've been to your system and then this other wealthy system or booming system, and I think I'm gonna. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce and go on to the next system, and try to find a Viking system and check the tech, and get some tech upgrades bought for this multi-tool. Oh, dude, yeah. Have you jumped over to that living or the yeah? I think it's a living glass. Check the wiki. It's actually listed in the wiki in the gallery where I put up the tech that I've that's in that system. Oh crap!
Okay.
I gotta.
It's the combat Amiga, isn't it?
Yeah, the Combat Amplifier Omega.
It's in this one as well.
Yeah, actually, heck, you do. Yeah, heck yeah, you got
you
that.
were like,
Yeah.
I can't believe it was right next door, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't bought that one yet.
No, I just haven't been hunting nanites. I've been like doing the farming.
Oh my god, dude,
Bits and bobs.
the freaking
I gotta grab it though.
the freaking Omega by itself beefs that freaking weapon up so much.
Yeah.
Like
It does,
because it
it's
don't take
beast.
nothing to install it, man. It's like it's just iridium and thamium and stuff. It's not nothing out of the way as far I think maybe Chrysanite. But yeah,
As soon as I've got some nanites together, I'll go and pick one up.
heck yeah. Like I said, it's not nothing nothing fancy as far as items to upgrade it or to construct it, but throwing that thing up against your main unit, it beefs up your gun really good.
How many nanites was it? Do you remember?
It was cheap, man. I think it was like 270 or 370.
200, 250? Okay. Oh yeah, I'd probably need like another 100, I'd imagine.
I would carry like
I
three.
can do another harvest.
Yeah, I'd carry like 350 with you just to be safe, in case
Yeah.
I'm wrong. But it was way cheaper than I thought it would be worth, especially for the rarity on it.
Yeah.
I guess they figure since well, I can't say it's rare because crap, we done found two of them within 1,000 light years of each other. It's not too bad.
If I take that.
I need to get some Korvax systems, get this dang rest of my tech at the Korvax sorted, man. 'Cause I got like the jetpack isn't all the way done, my shield ain't all the way done, my stamina ain't all the way done. I'm still waiting on Thetas for all of them. Let's see, beacon coolant tower, I'll take it.
I've got all three for the jetpack. I've got all three for the base shield, like the white one. I haven't got the. I'm looking for all the like theaters of the protections, like the thermic layer, radiation toxin, and heat. So I can get all of those theaters built into my main suit, and then as soon as I've done that, I'm pretty much there. I need to find one more, the remaining life support module. I've got one of those to find.
Yeah, I ain't
And
even.
the Axe Thief 3.
I keep wanting to help you guys out, with all your tech.
Mhm.
I got all the tech, all loaded up in my system, but it won't help you at all.
Oh, trust me, man, it's brutal because
know.
like a lot of
You
this
have
stuff that there's like a wiki over at the Amino that has a lot of the, like we started it before I left because Alex Check done like the PC. PC is done, man. He's got a database over at the Amino Hub area for PC
Alex?
players
Yeah.
for like every tech. I mean, he really threw it down on that. But that's beam coolant. Let's see where my coolant's at. Here we go. Drop it right.
He's one of the reasons why I was mentioned earlier. I was saying about making a jump to PC at some point, or adding that in. I don't think I'm ever going to leave the PlayStation community, but
Yeah.
I might add it in the PC. He's one of the reasons, and a couple of the other. I forget who's the other PC player over there at the Amino.
I know Zane
Yeah,
does.
Zane's
I don't know
another
who
one,
else you're. I know you're talking about some. I know Niblet plays on both.
Niblet. Yeah,
Yeah.
Niblet, and she's the one that left when Alex took off on his journey.
Yeah.
She went with him. I
Yeah.
think, didn't she? Yeah.
Well, I think
I
her PS4 account is there, and her PC account is traveling with him.
I see. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Holy shit. Exotic. Boom. Yeah, he's going to be pissed if this is a 20 slot. No, it's a 15 or a 17.
I'm not even sure the 20 is going to pop out here, you know.
Oh, no, I just,
'Cause the only two
Exotic
I've
just
seen
landed
is
in the space
16 and
station.
the 18.
It
Oh,
is a
really?
18 slot, dang, with a 60% hyperdrive. It's white. It's got the
Pretty.
It's got the, like the tri-fin, where the two
I
two
like
below
that,
it, and the
yeah.
one just the short one just above, and the long pelican nose. I
Yeah,
want
that's a nice
one.
looking one.
I want the one that's got this body design, but it's got the storage compartment behind it. You know what I'm talking about? It's got the little cone that sticks out the back.
Yeah, that little beak. It opens up when the
Yeah.
the engine kicks on. When it
Yeah.
flies, it opens up. Yeah.
Yeah, I want one of them in
Can
white.
you see this? Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Or the one I've got on my main account, which has got, it doesn't have the beak on the back. It's just like the ball
Yeah.
with the two jets. That's
That's-
it. It's awesome. It's my favourite one.
I have one. Actually, crap. It's in the Amino Hub. Actually, it's I call it the snitch because the Harry Potter. It's gold, and it's just a ball. It's just a ball. It's got the two.
Yeah.
It's got the two thrusters. Out
Two
It's
little
not got the
jets on
side.
the
It ain't,
side.
no, it ain't even got the two side jets. It's got the two little the jets coming out directly out the back of it, and it's a ball, and it's got the two little winglets that stick down the side that fold up when it lands.
Oh, like the solar panel wing thing.
Yeah, but like I
Like,
said,
it
man, it's
opens
just
up.
a little piece of
Yeah.
But I found it in the 20 slot. But like I said, I just didn't get it. And
Oh shit! Hang on a second. I'm gonna. Sorry, guys in the stream. I'm just gonna send you a screenshot. You guys, yeah. Send a message to all.
I'm actually gonna follow this thing around and see where it goes. Okay, she's gonna go to this planet. Okay, cool. Oh crap. Okay. Yeah, that's a long ride to be following you to that planet.
Yeah, this is my the one I'm looking for. Really, it's like a replica of the one I've got on my main, which is that one there.
Okay, I'll
I've
check
only
that
got
out.
that screenshot of it, really. I haven't got a shot of it from the front, but it hasn't got any of the nose on it at all. Sorry for the blue screen there, guys. I had to send a screenshot to these guys so I can show them the starship
Cool.
I'm currently looking for.
Now, did you post
Yeah,
that?
it's
Was that in
beautiful.
like the party chat, or was that it sent to me?
I just sent that to us, like all of us on PlayStation. Well, both of you guys on PlayStation messages. It's like a PlayStation screenshot.
Okay,
sort of
okay,
thing.
cool.
Yeah. Sorry, you might have to. If you've got your like app on your phone with the messages,
Uh,
you might be able to put it up.
well,
for that, maybe I'm not sure.
I do, but I don't have a. It's actually tied to my main.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Sometime.
Oh, no
whenever
sweat it,
you've
man. I'll
got, like,
check. I'll
5
check it
minutes,
when,
mate.
because I'm gonna have to dump out of the stream here for
Mm.
too long anyway. So, she ain't give me the second look yet, but I know it's coming. So, usually the second morning's time to jump up and start getting ready. Which I can't say much. She went to eat without me the other day. She wanted to go out to eat with the kids. See you,
Oh,
Slade.
right, okay.
But yeah, she wanted to go out to eat with the kids. I'm like, I don't
Slade's
want to go.
shooting off.
He posted be back in a bit in the chat, so he may have had to dump his
Oh,
audio or something.
No problem.
Either that or he's looking for that ship for you.
He's like, I'm going to find it.
I got that ship.
It's beautiful.
Slade,
it's beautiful.
Slade
It
is a man. Like I said, he's got his region or his hub. He has got a lot of documentation as far as the hub area. I ain't got a clue. I don't know if he's been playing since day one, but they've got that thing, really
locked down.
well developed with discoveries and stuff. And honestly, I kind of, once I get seeded up enough in this base, or base is seeded after because I'm kind of planning on hanging out here in the consortium and building this account up until next drops, and that way, I can drop like 6 or 12 bases here real quick with the 3 accounts, and then shoot off over to the amino hub and repeat it and get it situated. Cause honestly, with what was going on with that TOG farm with the harvester glitch, I don't know if I'm gonna try to reproduce that or not. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna let it pan out.
Might be knocked out as well when next drops anyway. To be honest,
yeah, I'm kind of curious if base glitching will get. Yeah, I'm kind of curious if base glitching will get.
I think the whole base. I think all of the base stuff's going to change. I genuinely think we're going to come in and all of the stuff is going to be different. I don't think we're going to have the cube rooms and the circular rooms and the biodomes. I don't think we're going to have that. I think they're going to change it up and make all of the assets loads lighter in doing it. I think that's the only way we can build much bigger. Is to lighten all the assets.
You ain't the only person I've heard that from. That like the crops and the craftables that we have now may not be the crops and the craftables that we'll have after next.
I don't. Yeah, it's possible not, because there's loads of stuff that changed. You got to think, like the kelp sack used to be Rycogen. You used to be able to collect Omegon. It was like crystals. It was super, super rare. It was like you would hardly ever find it, but it was like the frost crystals, but they floated.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
Omegon. Yeah, it was like a crystal, a floating crystal resource. It was really weird. There was loads of things that were different. And I think they have to do that if they're rebalancing and adding other stuff in, unless they're able to add another layer, unless they already knew what they were going to do in next.
When they set this up, yeah.
And that's why they're like, this is the foundations, because they already know exactly what they're going to put on top of that foundation, if you know what I mean, maybe?
Yep. And
I would imagine they're going to have to lighten the assets, because every time you go to your own base, or especially, or a nearly maxed out base, you always get like the terrible lag. And if you're then adding on top of that people being able to be there together with character models, it's a lot for the engine to think about. I don't know how well it will kind of cope in that scenario kind of thing.
I mean, I got confidence that I don't think it would.
Me too.
I don't think it would release unless they got it worked out and optimized it enough to where it was possible. I think they've been playing this on another server or like a newer server for several months. Just to beta test it.
Possible.
Heck yeah.
I wouldn't put anything past them. There are some clever people. Oh, I'm getting
like I said, what kills me is why. I mean, I kind of understand why, but I kind of understand, because I know how this community is when they get a little piece of nugget of information about the game or what's going to come, or you know what I mean. I mean, just like those. I mean, look how excited everybody got with those player model, that player model thing that came out. I mean, that was like, that's all you seen for 2 days on YouTube was.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people.
Oh yeah, I heard you. Trust me.
I was so excited.
The 5 minutes I caught a cover that day, you was hey.
I was freaking out. I was like, yeah.
But I mean, everybody gets excited when we get just the smallest little tidbit of information, and I'm always like, I've been the kind of, why not let that, why not open that up? Open up lines of communication, let people see what we're doing, as far as like developing the game and kind of keep it transparent for everybody. So, one, it would beat down a lot of the expectation that's unattainable expectation. You know what I mean?
I do agree, but what I would say probably the thing is that right from the very start, they've been about kind of being mysterious about it, if you know what I mean. That was their whole...
Yeah, their MO.
They kind of built themselves on that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm with it. I mean, like I said, I understand why they do it, and I understand why they wouldn't do it. Yeah, because I think either way,
but it would be nice
they're hurting themselves either way they go. Because if they did, if it was full disclosure, then people would gripe them on, And if it weren't, and being like it is now, where it's all super top secret, and you get just a little tidbit of this or a little tidbit of that to keep you strung along, it hurts them in that form and fashion too. Honestly, that's the reason, like with ARG and stuff, I just don't keep up with it because, I can't deal with getting pieces here and pieces there. Hey, when it shows up and we got it,
give me the info,
when they drop the updates, I'll check out the patch notes and I'm good. I'll look at the patch notes, see what come with the update, and heck yeah, get started on it. But as far as like speculation into it, I mean, I like cutting up, kidding, throwing on the tinfoil hats and everything when y'all guys get to going. But throw in my opinions, my 2 cents in it. But at the end of the day, I mean, to me, it's just another thing. All right, Sim, brother, I'm telling you what, I'm gonna have to jump off here. Dark Lord, Slade, Commander Argo, anybody still? I think I got 3 more people in the stream watching. You guys, if you haven't subscribed, shame on you. But I'm being serious. If y'all haven't subscribed to Sims and you ain't got his channel ready to hop over to, shame on you. But y'all guys jump over to Simtex's channel. He's going to continue streaming, and he'll have the party chat up when Slade or Operation Game or Exploring Life pops back into the channel.
Yeah. It's not going to be like the mega stream tonight. I'm going to stream for like maybe another half an hour to an hour.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then I'm probably going to take a break for a little bit, like maybe grab some food and chill. But then I'll probably get back on.
You gonna come back on?
Again.
Sweet, I'll be back.
I'll come back on. But yeah, I do need to take a break because I want to get some food and there's some bits of house I'd like to get done, kind of thing.
Let me help. Let's see. Dark Lord says server is not helping. Yeah, he said it a while back. I missed the comment. And I have the same ball in blue. Yeah, I was talking about that baller Explorer. Yeah, cool, dude. I will probably maybe an hour and a half.
Well, have fun, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just
Well,
I mean, it's the wife and kids and the in-laws.
If you're two, you're two. You know what I mean? It's no drama, bro. Fly me.
Either
way, fly me a message.
Yeah. Give me. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a little while because I'm actually gonna jump on some Minecraft with my youngest son. He actually requested some time with his father this weekend. So
that's absolutely fair.
But he's one of them kids that he'll jump on it and play it for like 35-40 minutes, and he's like, squirrel, time to go. So, I don't see it being a big jam session on Minecraft. So. But yeah, now I will tell you this, guys. Anybody that's been following my PSN account or whatnot, anything you see on the PS3 under my account, that's gonna be my son. So just a heads up on it. I got to messing around trying to get him set up on a PSN account the other day, and I was in a hurry, and I was like, hey, you know what, just get on mine. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna cut the stream here. We'll pick back up later on this afternoon. Just stay tuned. Jump in with Simtex. Maybe when his stream ends, maybe Operation Game will be back on and he'll kick up a stream. Just stay tuned, guys. You never know what's going to happen on the YouTube channel. All right, guys. Oh shoot, yeah, dude.